What is good, everybody? You already know who it is. All right, your partners in crime. It's your man, Chris. Bam. Y'all see it? AK Apocalypse back in the building. Time to hit y'all off with another motherfucking Monday night mayhem. Trying to help get y'all fucked up ass week started. You know, I got the man running the boards, J Wall the jerk, aka J Wall the Don. What's really good?
Oh shit! What's happening, my friend? How you doing on this another mayhem Monday?
Man, I'm dealing with this Bills Chiefs post game hangover. Ugh, so bad, so close and yet so far.
Yeah,
That's all I know.
I went to the store
Uh-huh.
the grocery this morning before work, just so I could go and spit on all the Frosted Flakes boxes.
Why you
Fuck,
do that?
fuck Tony the Tiger. Fuck every tiger out there.
Mm-mm.
I'm over
Y'all,
tigers.
y'all heard J Wall. He took a little beating. He had a rough. We all had a rough sports week. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Shop Talk. I ain't Big E. But listen, y'all, try to help get y'all week started in a positive note. So we are back to present another Monday Night Mayhem. J Wall, I got a new bundle of Raw, but I don't know if they're gonna like this one. See, it's ain't our usual cut. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
This shit, I stepped on this shit so fucking hard. This shit so stressed out. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know. We're gonna make a single dollar off this motherfucker. Okay. I am talking the best in diluted product. Because tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we are bringing back a throwback U-Ho segment. Taking it to a whole nother level. This is Monday Night Mayhem presents the Landfill. All right, we have profiled some top stars, all time great legends. Okay, but we flipping the game again. All right, this is the Landfill. I have got my J Wall. I got a hazmat suit. Okay,
Uh-huh.
I had to wear a fucking hazmat suit, government registered, hyperbolic chamber, full spread to dig through the shit. All right, and profiling these two, I can't even find a proper adjective to describe these two motherfuckers. Okay, all right, but ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, dogs, cats, chickens, and rats, we are bringing the Landfill, two of the all timers, what we feel trashiest wrestlers ever. All right. And if it's all right with J Wall, I'm ready to get right into it, bro. I'm excited about this one, man. I've been wanting to do this one for a minute. All right.
Right. Well,
You
shit.
know,
They're going to hit him over the head with it.
all right. Hopefully, my tag team partner, Uncle Eugene, gonna hop in the whip for a little bit. Say he's feeling a little under weather, but hopefully he'll join us soon. Briefly. But anyway, J Wall, I'm getting it cracking off. All right, with the one and only motherfucking Rick Martel. All right, our first entrant in the Blurred Minds Media Monday Night Mayhem. The first interest in the Landfill. All right, we putting them in her. This would be almost like my version of Mudhole of the Week.
Right. Absolutely.
Okay, and people were like, well, why would you? Why would you do that? Why would you say that? Look, we cover all bases here at Monday Night Mayhem. Okay, we show no favoritism. Okay, so we're gonna profile top guys. We're gonna profile guys that y'all, what I'm saying, probably grew accustomed to. But this is the Landfill. And when it comes to trash wrestlers and an all-time high, I gotta start with Rick Martel. Is that all right with y'all? Is that cool? Y'all cool with that? You know what I'm saying?
From
Let's get it.
everything that I've seen researching this guy today,
Uh
he's definitely at home in the
huh.
landfill.
That's right, man.
He
All
looked
right.
like he smelled like trash juice.
Mm-mm. Trash juice. All right. Trash tonic. Something like that. Anyway, we gonna Blurred Minds Media vitamin drink. There you go, J Wall. We might get to work on that. But anyway, this is homework, like all the other homework. Very interesting. I definitely remember Rick Martel's actual heyday, which getting to that part of career. But as far as the backstory and in his early years, J Wall, you know what I'm saying? There's some legendary classic names that's gonna pop up to kind of surprise me. All right. Now I gotta do my Greg Louganis springboard dive into the landfill. Here we go, y'all.
The triple Lindy.
The triple Lindy. Shout out Roddy Dangerfield, back to school, 87. More homework for you fucking kids. Anyway, his real name. Now, J Wall, you know how much we love the French here at Monday Night Mayhem, right?
Oui.
So I had to work on my French. I had to bone up on my French. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna see if I can get this right. True name is Richard Vigo. Vigno, Vigneault. Vigno. Well, wait, he's French, so it wouldn't be Richard. Wouldn't it be Richard?
Richard or
yeah, Richard Vigneault. Sounds like a shitty James Bond villain.
Yeah.
Anyway, born March 18th, 1956. Okay. Unlike some other people we profiled, you know, as far as like George Animal Steel and guys like that, I wasn't able to find a lot of like high school accolade athletics or college things of that nature. All right. It went right into his early pro career. He started young. He actually started at 17 years old. He had already had an amateur wrestling background. All right. His career started in 1973. And to put that in perspective, as someone who just turned 50 last year, Jay Wall, I was only 2 years old when Rick Martel got in the game. All right. So, boom. He started at 17 as a favor to his brother, Michael. All right. He was asked to substitute for a wrestler in a small promotion who was injured at the time. All right. Got off to a quick running start. When you talk about Bret the Hitman Hart and his little brother, Owen Hart, all right. Got to talk about their dad and the infamous dungeon training ground, Stu Hart. And Stu Hart had his own promotion in Canada, all right, known as Stu Stampede. All right. Between that and what I dug up on an old Vancouver NWA All-Star circuit. All right. See, this is once again Jim Crockett Promotions, NWA. All right. And they had various offshoots nationwide. All right. Also dug up appearances. Check this out, Jay Wall, because since he's Richard Vigneault, he's a very well-traveled man. New Zealand, Japan, Hawaii, and Puerto Rico wrestling circuits.
Damn. It's like this motherfucker's wrestling on vacation or something.
Exactly, man. You know what I'm saying? New Zealand definitely made me raise my eyebrow. I'm thinking about that weird Polynesian region. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We've referenced the Inoue tribe. And, you know, we talk about guys like the Samoans and Rikishi, of course, Yokozuna. You know, Monsters of Mayhem. Y'all gotta go back and watch that one, man. That's a dope one. But anyway, so already between Canadian Stu Hart Stampede, Vancouver NWA Federation, all right, and now New Zealand, Japan, Hawaii, and Puerto Rico. I mean, this motherfucker's passport already, you know what I'm saying, is getting worked over. All right, his first true splash in the U.S. Federation, once again, NWA, cross alliance with what was known as the PNW, that was Pacific Northwest Wrestling Federation, all right? J-Wall, you ain't gonna believe this shit. This motherfucker in 1979 simultaneously held, all right, the PNW and the Canadian World Tag Team titles simultaneously.
Damn. That seems like a lot of gold for such a trash pail filler.
Right, and still early in his career. I mean, by this point, we're talking, he started at 17. I have the early years marked from 73 to 80. This occurred in 79, so 17. So he's only 23, 24 years old. Like you said, he's already got some gold, you know what I'm saying, in his collection. And being the well-traveled man known as Rick Martel. Dude, I have the shittiest French voice accent because fuck France, all right?
Honestly, if you think about it, the French have a shit fuck accent already.
They do. And even in Canada, you know, Canada, a good portion of Canada has a heavy French influence, right? We talk about Montreal and Quebec.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyway.
Y'all still don't know the difference between ham and bacon, so get the fuck out of here.
Right. And y'all need to wash y'all ass. But anyway, he leaves this NWA/PNW cross promotion after losing Now, J Wall, me and Uncle Eugene have schooled you on throwback specialty matches. Yes.
Yes.
We have schooled you on one of our old school favorite specialty matches. All right. The loser leave town match.
Yes.
He loses this match to, oh my God. When I found the name and I dug him, I'm like, I so remember this guy. All right. The Playboy, Buddy Rose. All right. Buddy Rose was in that Gorgeous George, Ric Flair kind of mode as far as his character development. The robes, the boa, really flamboyant, ladies man. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Real player.
Yeah. Player from the Himalaya. You feel what I'm saying? I remember his WWF prime. All right. Doing this homework, I come to find out Rick Martel technically had 2 WWF stints, and the first one was from 80 to 1982. Okay. He actually debuts July 1982. Teams with a guy named Tony Garea. All right. November 8th of that same year, 1980. Oh man, another reference to that Anoa'i tribal bloodline, because they take out the original Samoans themselves, Appa and Sika, to capture the fucking WWF World Tag Team titles. What? I mean,
wait. So Rick Martel and that dude you said he wrestled with, what was his name?
Tony Garea, Garea,
beat the original Samoans?
The original Samoans, Appa and Sika, the ones who went on to later train guys like Yokozuna, okay, the Tonga Kid, and of course, the great one himself, The Rock. Yeah, those
it seems like
Samoans.
This dude's had about every golden opportunity you could have, starting off with like being on track to be a great.
Right.
You're dealing with the Hearts in Canada, then you're wrestling with the Samoans. Shit.
I mean,
then you end up bringing a penis pump to the fucking ring later in your life. That's crazy.
We gonna get to that penis pump later. Don't have the
premature from how you started to
right.
You ended, you know what I mean? Like, damn.
Don't suffer from the premature ejaculation issues yet, Jay. Wow, we gonna get to the penis pump.
There's got to be a drug addiction story somewhere. Like, where did you go wrong?
Right. So like I said, after taking out the Wild Samoans for his first WWF tag team title run, all right, they lose the belts on St. Patrick's Day of 81 to actually one of my favorite throwback tag teams, you know what I'm saying? Especially seeing them come up in this region back in the day. And that's the fucking Moondogs, all right? They do recapture the belts July 21st of that same year. That's a weird date because July 21st happens to be the birthday of my youngest son, Jaden. All right. And they lose the belts again October 13th, the same year, 1981, to Mr. Saito, and a throwback to our Managing Mayhem episode, the one and only motherfucking Mr. Fuji. All right.
Mr. fucking Fuji.
I know. You know, he's still in titles. He's managing Yokozuna's. Kaiju's running around.
I mean, Mr. Fuji's kind of a fucking big deal all his fucking own.
I know. He was like, I don't know, like the Yakuza as far as wrestling goes. I'm sure. He was like this silent crime boss motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
What if he really was? What if the fucking Yakuza had to squeeze on Vince from a deal in Japan? Mr. Fuji was really there to fucking just watch over.
Right. He was the Yakuza go-between to keep an eye on Vince, like just keep the squeeze on him.
What if that was the truth? He was really a Yakuza fucking hitman sent there to keep an eye on Vince, but he also had a love and admiration for Japanese wrestling, and this was his chance.
Now see,
but check out what I've just found right here. These guys definitely look wild.
Who's that? That is the Moondogs, man. That is the Moondogs. They would come in the ring with these oversized meat bones. I don't know what animal these meat bones were from. And I probably don't really want an answer to that because at that young of an age, the Moondogs legitimately terrified the shit out of me because they were just so wild and just, I don't know, just beastly looking. You know what I'm saying, bro? They presentation, they was raw. See, that was a bundle of raw right there. A lot of motherfuckers couldn't fuck with.
They look
Here,
like if you cut down a fucking dirt road and pulled up to
yeah,
their house, no one will ever see you again.
exactly. Like, what's that movie? Like some Wrong Turn type shit.
Yeah, it's fucking Texas Chainsaw type shit.
Leatherface type and shit.
But they also look like they can do a full motor swap in your car with a butter knife.
See, they multitasking.
You know what I mean?
They multitasking. If I remember correctly, their manager, the guy in the front, I believe his name was Harold P. Winkleman. At least that was his billing name.
Yeah, I hope that was his real name.
Me too, man.
I mean, especially any name in the world.
Like the asshole.
Winkleman's a little soft there, guy. I mean, you know, he could have came a little harder than that.
The asshole cop that pulls him over for speeding, and then when he hands the cop his license, and he sees Harold P. Winkleman. All right.
Unless, I mean, that looks kind of old. And, you know, jokes are crazy. What if that was some kind of, like, fucking old country, like, a shot to his dick or something? My Pete Winkleman. You know?
That's fucked up.
Like I would have never inside joke.
Right. All right. Rick Martel, after his first WWF stint, jumps to what is the AWA, American Wrestling Association. That was one of the first national promotions I really fell in love with. Guys like Stan the Man Hansen, Rick Rude came from there, and another one of our resident favorites, particularly me and my heart of heels, Mr. Perfect Kurt Hennig. All right. He beats a guy named, I'm going to get this right, Jumbo Tsuruta. All right. I'm going to assume this is a guy who's got a Japan wrestling background. This is who Rick Martel beats for the AWA World title. It goes down February 13th, 1984. 2 points of significance, J Wall, in regards to this title securing. You ready?
Yep.
First of all, as far as the AWA in the history of its entire promotion, the third single longest title reign.
Damn.
Also, in any major U.S. promotion, the single longest title reign for the entire decade of the 80s. And do you want to know why? After Rick Martel takes out this guy, let me get it right again, Tsuruta, for the AWA World Heavyweight Championship, he keeps that belt for 19 months.
How many times did he defend it?
I mean, in 19 months, I mean, we do the math. I mean, you got to figure at least 19 times.
What was the point of that? Was his character like that?
Well, I mean,
within that organization or what?
Yeah. The company had, because he had made such a big splash.
Hulk Hogan? Is that what you're saying?
Pretty much, yeah. Or I guess on his character development, well, he hadn't really turned heel yet, so I can't have a Triple H comparison. So yeah, he was their Hogan. But I mean, he had a 19-month title reign, the AWA's third longest title reign, and the single longest title reign for the duration of the 80s decade.
Damn.
This is fact. Okay. This is fact. I know.
I don't know, bro. For a Landfill wrestler, I mean, he's got some. He's got some credentials out here.
Hey, we didn't say he didn't. We go. Oh, Rick Martel telling us how dare we speak badly of him. You know what I'm saying?
What you doing over there, Irk?
Is that who? What
you
the fuck?
The avatar there.
I see it.
That's the witch doctor. He's somewhere back here.
Oh well, shit. He needs to hop on and say some of his shit. During that.
Guys?
What's good?
Shit, nothing not too long getting in the house, man. Had a long day at work.
Right.
Grab me a bite to eat. Listening.
Mm-hmm. More scrambled eggs and French fries. More Brenner.
How did you know?
I don't know, man. I just follow the pattern. I just do the math.
I'm a single man that cooks for myself, and I work long days and come home late. So I cook whatever's fastest. And on the weekend, I go through my thing. You know what I mean? So
closed mouths don't get fed. Okay.
Exactly.
Man,
let me ask you real quick.
Go ahead, do your thing. What's good?
I actually jumped in when you was talking about Fuji.
Mr. Fuji, yeah. When him
and
and
Mr. Fuji. Now let me ask you. You
okay.
said something about the Yakuza.
Let's see. No, J Wall said something about the Yakuza.
Was there ever like a Was there ever like a conglomerate of I guess you would say Asian wrestlers that like formed a group
Their own
under
faction.
their own faction like under Mr. Fuji or
Okay,
no?
a lot of what I personally remember about Mr. Fuji's career, he was already a manager. Okay, and like Bobby Heenan and some other guys, a lot of managers, they were former wrestlers. You know what I'm saying? So, yet you gave me an interesting homework project. Like it just won't stop, man. It won't stop. We will keep doing our digging. All right, shit like this, man. While we love doing motherfucking Monday Night Mayhem, I'm glad Irk the Nerve dropped by and just hit me with a super brain teaser. Like, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. I'm up for the challenge. So I cannot confirm or deny that. Yet I will do my homework and get back to not just you, but the audience with an answer ASAP. Okay, as soon as I possibly can. But we got to jump back into Rick Martel. Okay, we got to do it because Jay Walls, I pointed out this 19-month world AWA title reign he had. He had cross promotion matches with some big boys. Okay, how about a throwback legend like Nick Bockwinkel, an AWA staple, and of course the Nature Boy himself, Ric Flair.
Whoo!
Woo! This is Rick Martel we talking about.
How many federations did he fight for? I mean, I know we're talking about Martel, but you said Flair. Mm-hmm. How many federations did Flair go under?
Well, okay, originally Georgia Championship Wrestling, became NWA, became WCW. All right, 2 WWF stints as far as active roster. Remember, you loved, Irk, you another big fan of Jim Crockett Promotions. They did a lot of cross promotional work stateside and, of course, in Japan. So, I mean, that's a lot of math. It can be figured out. Okay, but
now,
I can't do
it. You about Martel. Let me ask you.
Okay.
Now, for some reason, did they purposely, was his character, how can I say this without pissing off the LGBTQRSTUVWX?
Oh,
just do it how we do it for Mayhem.
Yeah.
Man,
okay.
Yeah, this is Blurred Minds. This is Monday Night Mayhem.
Did they? His character, flamboyant, kind of.
Well,
we're
not there yet because he's still in his face turn.
See, that shit right. That shit right there.
Right. Okay. We getting there.
Who was they marketed to? Like, who the fuck was they marketed
to? We go. I guess the new crop of metrosexuals as far as the 80s. But we getting there. Because this is still his AWA.
Hold on, don't ever disrespect the 80s like that. There was no such thing as a fucking metrosexual in the 80s, son. Let's not do that.
Okay.
Let's not do that.
Well, what I'm saying is we getting there. We still in it because this is still his face turn as far as his career. He hadn't made that heel turn yet. He's not the model yet. Okay, we almost there though. I promise you. Okay, this last AWA tidbit. Just want to mention that he did eventually lose that AWA world title to another AWA fixture. To me, I don't care. Just one of my original favorite heels, Stan the Lariat, the Man Hansen. That match went down December 29th, 1985. So if anybody had a shitty Christmas that year, it was motherfucking Rick Martel after taking an ass whooping and giving up a 19th month world title reign to Stan the Lariat Hansen. Now, Irk the Nerve, J Wall. I know what y'all waiting on. Y'all waiting for the good shit.
I do remember the what they call him, the Lariat.
Mm-hmm.
The Lariat.
I do remember him.
Exactly is a lariat?
Well, that was his finishing move. You know what I'm saying, or known as also known as the clothesline.
Why the fuck do I still? Why do I remember this guy?
Because it's ingrained.
As soon as you bring him up, like Okay, wow.
When
Yeah,
it comes to
that
great heels, okay, and all-time great performers, all right, if you watched wrestling late 70s to early 80s, whether you were a fan of him or not, you should know
Oh, okay.
Stan the Lariat Hansen, all
So
right?
lariat
Yeah, it's
by
a clothesline.
dictionary description is a rope used as a lasso or for tethering.
Right. And he had the whole cowboy vibe. He came in with
didn't
a
he have a
cigar and a
No,
lasso?
honestly,
yeah, no, he would have a cowboy hat, a lit cigar, and he carried a bull rope. All right, that had the
Yeah,
cowbell,
yeah,
had the
yeah,
big,
yeah.
had the
And the
big
bell.
50-pound bell at the end of it. Hell yeah.
Yeah, man, I remember him. So, man, that is wild, bro. That is wild.
All right, y'all. Here's where it gets fun. Because Rick Martel returns for his, which I still can't believe, his actual second WWF stint. All right. Clicks up with his old Canadian buddy from their Canadian promotions, Mr. Tom Zink. Okay. And they formed a tag team, what is known as the Can Am Connection. Jay Wall, I hope you got some picks for me.
I think is this him right here?
I think that's him and Tito Santana when they were Strike Force, which is a little later.
I thought
It's
that was.
okay. It's okay. It's
What's
all
the
good.
dude's
You know,
name? Gary what?
no, this guy's name is Tom Zink. You were thinking of
Not Gary at all.
no.
Not
Tom
even
Zink.
close.
Not even close. Okay. What's funny is the backstory on their
Tom
on this.
kind of sounds like Gary.
But look, I dug up a little interesting backstory on how they became tag team partners. Guess who's back? Yes, it's Mr. Perfect Kurt Hennig. I told you he's going to be instrumental in both of these guys' stories. All right. Mr. Perfect Kurt Hennig. All right. Tom Zink's, let me get this right. Tom Zink's the girlfriend the boyfriend of Martel's sister-in-law. Woo! So his baby daddy's mama's cousins, I don't know, whatever. But anyway, they knew each other. And Kurt Hennig is the one who introduced Martel and Zink to each other. That's how they formed this Can-Am Connection tag team.
Wait
Had a
a
one.
fucking second. Oh,
I
wait.
know.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I gotta do this. Sorry.
Do you think?
I'm pretty sure that's Tom fucking Zink.
Nope, that is them. You are right. I stand corrected.
The bad thing is Tom
Mhm.
Zink looks eerily similar to Tito Santana.
I know. See, that's another episode of the Razor Ramon School of Racism just waiting to happen. It
You
just
know,
is.
my favorite shit about Tito Santana is
What's that?
listening to Macho Man talk
Mhm.
about Tito Santana.
I remember the time he called him the flying burrito.
He was so overtly anti-Mexican.
I know.
But it was funny as fuck because he would try to like talk Spanish, like
Exactly.
fucked up Spanglish to him. It was
But,
fucking hilarious.
During their beef, as far as trash talk, that is my single favorite Macho Man moment. When he called him the flying burrito, I'm like, motherfucker, like Macho Man will never be allowed to go to Taco Bell again. Like
There's
that
no
shit.
coming back from that with Macho Man.
Hell no. So him and Tom Zink have a 1-year run as this Can-Am Connection, a reference to Canada and America, which I don't even like the idea of Canada being mentioned in the same sentence as America.
As soon as you explained to me what Can-Am was, I knew that was destined to fail.
Exactly.
Nobody gives a fuck about America, Canada.
Right. Like, I'm not the most patriotic, quote unquote, motherfucker, yet I don't want Canada and America, like, billing wise. No.
Well, I mean, but what kind of like that's not even a.
Why is
it's not
it,
even
why?
creative, you know?
Well,
like
it was the
like
80s.
America and Iran. Be like, all right, now wild shit. All right.
Well, it was the 80s, and, America and Canada's our cool northern neighbor, and
Blame Canada.
Honestly, true facts, and this is really no shot at nobody personally, for anybody who may watch this, but
yep.
I've never thought Canada seemed all that cool to me.
Yeah.
Thank
you.
Like,
yep. Shout out to all of our. Go ahead.
Maple Leafs and awful French.
Well, I mean,
why is flying burrito not a like taco burrito delivery place?
That should
Like
be a food truck.
Bro.
Oh, that is an after the club food truck waiting to
that is
happen.
an after the club food truck that is gonna make millions. Let's do it. Flying
Blur my
burrito.
blur J Wall. You
Yeah.
gotta do the first. You gotta do the first plug for it, man.
We're gonna name the truck Macho Nachos Flying Burritos.
Oh,
Oh, that is it. That is it.
Coined it right here, goddammit.
y'all heard it
Hey,
first.
no one else
Y'all
can
heard it
use
first.
it. You heard it here
Macho
first.
Nacho Flying Burrito. Y'all heard
The
it first.
macho nachos
J Wall the
flying
jerk
burrito.
hitting y'all with a Blurred Minds Media culinary exclusive. Is that right?
Yo, and I already got our logo. It's gonna be a flying burrito, and on the top of it, the guts are gonna be coming out of the top of it because it's gonna have like a Macho Man dude hitting it with the elbow drop.
That'll be dope.
It'll have Tito Santana's arms.
We are so fucking off the rail. It ain't even well, actually, it is funny. Another thing we love about motherfucking Monday Night Mayhem, Earth the Nerve dropping in, instigating, starting shit, knocking me off track. You know what I'm saying? And J Wall is definitely pouring gas on the fire alongside with him. Anyway, here it goes down. All
I
right.
just envision shutting all this podcast shit down, going and getting me a food truck and getting this bitch wrapped.
Right.
ASAP.
Cause see, with the shit coming out of burrito, it can represent how much it's stuffed, like how much shit's in there. You know what I mean? Like we giving you your money's worth. All right.
Yeah, and
so
and have the Macho Man coming down on it though with the double hammer fist like he did.
Hell yeah. So this Can-Am Connection run with him and Tom Zink, 86 to 87. All right. They actually beat wow, man, two more throwback legends, particularly when it comes to heels. The magnificent one, Don Morocco, okay, and yes, Cowboy Bob Orton, aka the father of the one true Randy Orton, winning the World Tag Team titles at WrestleMania 3. We have referenced WrestleMania 3 several times on this platform as the first WrestleMania that made WrestleMania, all right? And this is how and when they take down this team for another WWF Tag Team title reign. Pontiac Silverdome, Detroit, Michigan. You count the receipts, 93,000 in attendance, y'all.
Detroit, Rock City.
End up splitting up because of a dispute about money. Now, supposedly, Zink accused Martel of securing a single solo wrestler deal, which at that time supposedly was triple the value of what they made as a tag team. All right. In a book down the road, in an interview, Martel totally denied that claim. So that's something that's going to be disputed probably to the end of time. But that only consequence of that is, you know what I'm saying, the ending of the Can-Am connection. Here comes the flying burrito himself, Tito Santana, immigration papers and all. When you talk about Strike Force, 87 through 89, man, I'll be saying some blatant ass shit. I don't give a fuck. All right, so Strike Force.
And you know what? It wasn't because you said anything about having papers and coming over here, but you like Canadians don't need papers.
Right. So see,
exclusive just to the Mexicans.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So Tito Santana, Rick Martel, this 87 to 89 Strike Force run, which I got no problem saying it.
Everybody knows the browner you are, the more you're gonna need your papers.
Well, you know, I don't know, man, because I feel like it would be a lot harder to just off of somebody's accent tell a cat from Mexico that no, I don't think you're from here. But a Canadian fucking accent, like I know, bro, there ain't no state that sounds like you, eh?
Exactly.
Get the fuck out of here.
Especially with that super Frenchy, drippy, just thing about their accent. It oozes arrogance and contempt.
That's what Canadians do when they cross the border. They just don't talk to nobody.
Yeah.
They put on a Yankees hat and look at their feet.
Right there.
Every time I think of France now, I'm gonna think of something dripping.
See,
and And that is a horrible thought.
All right, y'all. This Strike Force run, 87 to 89. I can't stand y'all. Actually, y'all keep me in check, man. All right. 87 to 89. They secure at look. See those belts? Look at those lame ass jackets, though.
Yes, what's up?
We're getting these jackets, bro.
No.
The fuck we're not.
I need me a members only.
I'm trying to come dressed with the white red Strike Force joint. Shit.
Man, that is members only. Only two of them. Only two of me and you, buddy.
There could only be two.
So look, check out how they end up being. This is a hell of a way to become a tag team. Okay, it's kind of oh shit. All hell the vault.
What's happening, Huck?
What's up, y'all?
How you feeling, Uncle UG? How you doing?
I'm good. What's up?
Man, we in the middle of this Rick Martel story. It's out of control. Strike Force. You know, he's about to click up with the flying burrito, Tito Santana.
Yeah.
Everybody got their immigration papers in order. You know, Trump ain't tripping. Ain't no walls being built up. It's all good. Okay. In a reference to his old tag team partner, Tom Zink. All right. Martel comes back, restarts the old beef.
This was the 80s, right?
This is era. Yeah. Well, I mean, you know,
a whole lot of cocaine. Let's just say that. No walls, but cocaine everywhere.
And cocaine is definitely coming into play when we do Brutus the Barber Beefcake. Oh, cocaine's gonna come into that story in a most hilarious way. Trust me. All right. But anyway, Zink, you know what I'm saying, had quit the industry. So when Martel came back, he restarts an old beef with opponents, you know what I'm saying? The Islanders. All right. He takes them out both in singles competition. Yet at one point, they jumped the shit out of him. Tito Santana is calling the match representing the Spanish press corps. All right. Jumps up, throws his headphones off, makes his heroic save, and that's how they formed a team Strike Force, which I gotta dig that clip up. Because I'm picturing this shit. Now, of course, I already knew it was scripted, but you know what I'm saying? As a viewer, you're seeing it happen on air. You know what I'm saying? It's not like two guys hanging out backstage and be like, "Hey, we're gonna be a tag team." No, one of them's getting the shit beat out of him, and the guy who's calling the ass whooping is being dispersed is like, "I can't stand for this no more," and drops his headphones. I mean, you know, whatever. So I'm gonna dig that motherfucker. I mean, I'm saying I'm gonna dig that shit up, man. And anybody who's watching this shit, they should dig it up too. All right.
That's a terrible Spanish accent, by the way.
Look, I don't have good accents, period. Just mine. Like I would have been the shitty
want accents. I want it all. I want accents. I want hairstyles. I want it all.
I'm telling you, I would have been the shittiest cartoon voiceover actor ever because I can't do accents, nothing British. I mean, what's my British? Hello, governor. That's all I got.
That's all you got.
Hello, puppet.
Oh, see, Jay Walls is better than mine. You know, top of the morning. I can't see. Yeah. I suck. I don't know how to sound like me. That's all I know how to do.
That's because you're a bloody wanker.
I'm a bloody wanker.
Yeah, horrible.
Jay Walls been listening to too many Beatles albums, obviously.
No, thanks to Derek and JD, I've watched the
Kingsman
3 times already.
Right.
We do know that Walski likes to get his hair cut like a Beatle.
That's fucking.
What the fuck?
We off the rail like a motherfucker. Can I get into this WWF?
Please.
Strike Force Heart Foundation beef for fuck's sake. Okay. Tag team.
Hold on, real quick though.
Okay.
AP Apocalypse.
Mm-hmm.
As far as heels go, I heard you mention them.
Mm-hmm.
Brutus the Barber Beefcake is one of my worst. Like I couldn't stand him.
He's next. He's part 2 of tonight's show. He's next, and particularly with the cocaine. What's your question though?
Oh, dude,
it wasn't a
wait for you
question.
to
It
lay
was
that
just a
story on
statement.
us.
It wasn't a question. It was a statement. Like the two heels I couldn't stand was Honky Tonk Man and Brutus the Barber Beefcake.
Yeah,
I could not stand those two.
Honky Tonk Man
Every
is gonna
time I
pop
wanted
up.
to punch my mama's TV. Every time I see him come out.
Well, Ert, just because we love you so much here at Blurred Minds Media, you know what I'm saying? You asked about Brutus the Barber Beefcake. He will be my second segment. You asked about the Honky Tonk Man. He will be instrumental in the second segment featuring Brutus the Barber Beefcake. Now, how the fuck you love that?
Damn. Like he's like Miss Cleo, but for real.
I still hate them both.
And that's cool. And I'm gonna give you some more reasons to hate both they motherfucking asses when we get into that beefcake segment. All right. Well, I'm trying to navigate the road to Rick Martel because we about to get into his whole model segment. But before that,
on this show,
what's that?
Can say when we get to the beefcake segment and it makes sense.
Oh, God.
It's the only show that sentence will ever make sense again.
Exactly.
I don't think a man should ever say beefcake ever. You should not be allowed to say beefcake. Like,
and I gotta try to do it with a straight face. So fuck y'all, okay? I'm the one that gotta do it, not me. All right. So a big push as far as Strike Force as a tag team. Check this out. We have mentioned them before. We talking about legendary tag teams. Y'all know how the Hart Foundation got down. Y'all know the resume. All right. Y'all know the resume. Okay. Yeah. That is who Strike Force beats. Okay. For their WWF tag team title reign. And not some cheesy, lose the belts the next night on Raw shit. They hold on to these belts for 5 consecutive months. Okay. Before eventually losing them to, these are definitely the guys that would jack out to the Road Warriors. Y'all know how I feel about those lame ass imitations of Demolition. All right. I've made no secret about it. I won't back down. Axe, Crush, and what was it? Axe Smash. And then they had a third with Crush. Well, remember they added a third with Crush. I don't care. You guys sucked fucking ass. You guys sucked ass. But anyway.
Like somehow they thought that would be better. Like, let's add a third one.
Right. Remember, Vince eventually signed the Road Warriors, but had to build them as the Legion of Doom. So, I mean, what's that tell you? But anyway, that's who they lose the tag titles to. All right. They get a rematch at WrestleMania 5 against the tag team builders, the Brainbusters. Now, we affectionately know them as AA Arn Anderson and Tully Blanchard, 2 of the founding members of the first true rock stars of professional wrestling.
Hey,
motherfucking 4 Horsemen.
4 Horsemen.
You know how you hate Brutus the Barber Beefcake?
Mm-hmm.
That's how I feel about motherfucking Tully Blanchard.
I know.
Boom, dude.
Boom. Boom. Okay, so that's who they secured a rematch for the tag titles against. All right, it's WrestleMania Fizzle. Fever's in the Funk House, y'all. WrestleMania 5. Of course, they lose the match. Okay, because the Flying Burrito himself, Tito Santana, accidentally hits Martel with that signature flying forearm shot. Okay, there they go, Tully and Arn. Do y'all feel as a tag team, Arn carried Tully?
Yeah, everybody carried Tully.
Everybody carried Tully. See, everybody hates Chris, and everybody carried Tully. All right. So was it like a radio flyer wagon they would use, or a forklift?
Whatever it took.
How much work did it take to carry him, Uncle Eugene? Break it down for us.
Iron was a mean motherfucker, though. Tell the truth. Iron was the shit.
See,
he was a mean motherfucker, dude. He was never a good guy.
Another reference to that Minnesota School of Wrestling we talk about. Okay, I put out some great legends, whether you like them or not. Going back to who, Uncle Eugene, the Gagne family. You know what I'm saying? I think that's where that's where.
Who else?
Kurt Hennig came from that Minnesota school.
Yeah, his dad came up from there.
Rick Rude,
Yeah.
You know, I mean, that Minnesota wrestling tree, y'all. If y'all really do the homework on it, man, it branches out to legendary status. All right. For real. So there's some little more bonus homework, you know what I'm saying, for you motherfuckers, all right? So after losing this match due to Tito Santana's flying forearm faux pas, damn, I just came up with that. Thank you. Thank you.
Flying
you can have
forearm faux pas.
Yeah, the flying forearm faux
three
pas.
times fast.
Well, I mean, we got the Spanish and the French. It's like the French-Spanish war, French-Indian war, I guess. Whatever that was back in the day. I don't fucking know, man. I got too much shit rattling in my head and it kind of connects in a weird way. The point of the matter is
Woody Allen movie.
Yeah. No, never put
this
me.
episode doesn't have racial. This episode doesn't have racial undertones. Not at all.
Never put me in the same sentence with Woody Allen. Okay. That pedophile fuck.
Doesn't it sound like a weirdo name of one of his movies, though? Flying forearm faux pas.
Yeah, it would. But don't put me in the same sentence with that cocksucker, man. Please. You know what I'm saying? I deserve a little more class than that. What the fuck? Anyway,
Jesus.
So that's what I know. That's what split them up as a tag team. All right. And now the debut of Jay Wall. Now get the model queued up. Okay. He's ready for his close-up, Mr. DeVille. All right. Here he comes. Penis pump with cologne and all. There it is. That's what y'all wanted, right? That is damn well what y'all wanted, all right?
Did you just say...
What?
Oh, my God.
What?
Man, TVMA his ass right now. What the...
The following program is rated TVMA. Viewer discretion is advised.
The bad thing
Now
is
what?
we've been going foul for so long. I didn't even catch nothing.
I don't even know what he's talking about.
This man said penis pump and cologne. What the fuck?
I will not confirm or deny the previous allegations.
No, we both heard
playback on this one, boy.
And then on top of it, you didn't want to be put in the same sentence as Woody Allen, but you said penis pump?
Look.
Holy
I like it too how appalled he was. Don't you ever put me in the same sentence with that cocksucker Woody Allen. Now to the penis pump.
But then there's penis pump out there like it's just
penis pumping cologne. No, he said penis pumping perfume.
No, he'll be saying beefcake. He'll say beefcake penis pump and then just keep going like nothing ever happened.
Yeah. See?
Come on, man.
Hey, man, as soon as I heard penis pump, I said, oh, shit, I got to go pour me a drink.
You know what? I am glad my misery brings you motherfuckers joy, okay? I am. But there it is. Survivor Series. Here's when it goes down, y'all. Survivor Series 1989. All right. This is when he debuts himself as the model Rick Martel, being accompanied by whatever that thing is, full of his cologne that he aptly names. Wait, check out the name of his cologne. He aptly names it Arrogance.
Right.
And his whole get-up is to use it to blind wrestlers and help secure his victories. All right.
Yeah, I feel like this is the road to the landfill right here.
See, I told you we get there, man. Listen. I mean, you can't just...
God. Hey, bring up that picture one more time, man.
Do it.
Oh, man. hey, dude. Okay, so...
That might as well be Honky Tonk Man with that guitar. So there you go.
I want to see the first check. I want to see his first check. Like, he thought... like, that first check had to... Either he was hungry or that first check had to look very good. Cause this motherfucker right here, he like a goddamn idiot, like a clown, man.
Hey, that's Vince, man. Vince.
I mean,
hey, Vince.
That picture right there takes me straight to fucking Austin Powers 1. And your Swedish-made penis enlarger, sir. Oh,
man.
One receipt from Austin J. Powers for one Swedish-made
That's right.
penis pump. No. It's got to be some kind of mix-up. One book, My Swedish Made Penis Puppet Me by Austin J.
I already knew once we got to this part of his career, because anybody who remembers Rick Martel, this is what they remember. But there's a road to get there, and I had to navigate the trail. But we here now. Okay.
Yeah, his heel turn was they went the wrong boy.
Do it, Uncle Eugene. Let him know for real.
That model thing, but before he wasn't bad, but the model thing, oh Lord.
It's like he was tolerable as a face.
Yeah, but
once he went go ahead.
As a heel, you just wanted to choke the shit out of it. Every time he had to say nothing. Just come on, you just want to choke shit out of him.
Just choke.
Just like Honky Tonk Man, just like Kelly Bone Blanchard.
Look at him.
Like Brutus the Barber Beefcake.
There is with a gimmick like that, there is no way you can build that guy as a face.
Mm-mm.
When you talk about the 80s, the early days of what do they call him now, J Wall? The elitists, the snooty snot. You see what I'm saying? And
that character honestly reminds me of like the Jersey Shore Cats. You know what I'm talking about? That's like the 80s version of that shit.
Right. You know what I'm saying? He's got his designer shit. He's super tanned. He's got dark hair, the dope ass mirrored fucking Top Gun glasses. There is no way you can build that guy as a face. Okay. So you're gonna have to milk that heel titty, all right, till that motherfucker runs dry. And I'm telling you, Rick Martel, what was that shit? Supermodel work. That's what he did with this gimmick. He worked. Because you are the model now. And bitch, you gonna work to get that motherfucking check. Lord.
It don't matter what you wear.
This is gonna be the show right here. This whole show. All right, y'all. Some highlights. Like I said, he debuts this model at Survivor Series 89. All right. Of course, he gets to, you know what I'm saying, beat the shit out of Tito Santana, which, I mean, that's always cool, I guess. You know what I'm saying?
Tito Santana, let me tell you.
You know what I'm saying? At WrestleMania 6, in a reference to a show that Vince has pulled, our second mixtape, when you talk about Misfits of Mayhem, Coco Beware takes him out at WrestleMania 6, which is accordingly fitting since WrestleMania 6 was in Toronto, Canada. So I guess that's kind of home field advantage for Martel or something. I don't,
No screw job that time.
Dog, it's so much Canada and France in this fucking episode, man, and I'm really not dealing with it very well. Like, fuck.
Are you overdosing on maple leaf, sir?
Dude, I mean, between the maple leafs and the fucking croissants, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, wait. Croissants, all right, come on now. Hey,
oh, well, it's still France.
It's pretty dope.
The hardest thing to ever come out of France is Gojira.
No, that's Japan. Because Gojira is the original title of Godzilla.
Yeah, but Gojira is also a band, a metal band.
Oh, like I'm supposed to fucking know that. Like, fuck you, man. Don't be trying to drop obscure band names on us. Like, we're supposed to know who the fuck they are.
That said Statue of Liberty.
I mean, damn. Let's go, Ert.
I've never seen anybody get so upset about just not knowing a band.
But I mean, he knew that it was such an obscure band name that out of all of us, he was the only one who knew this band was. I hear Gojira. I naturally think Godzilla because that's the Japanese translation. I mean, kaiju reference, Monsters of Mayhem, bitch. You better watch it again. Anyway,
the dots are where I say they are. You're just showing your true Arius colors.
I'm saying, okay. So takes out Coco Beware. You know what? Fuck all y'all. Coco Beware. He takes out a WrestleMania 6, hometown Toronto, Canada. Okay. So there's a big, huge, early highlight for the model.
AP,
what?
You gotta do me a favor.
What?
We gotta do a whole show just on Coco Beware.
We did. Well, we did a segment.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about an entire fucking show.
A whole show?
Just him dancing and doing the bird the whole show. Yeah,
the whole show. I'm gonna get
I
back
think.
with you on that.
Okay, we need to talk about it. We need to talk about
I'll play the DA. Maybe I'll cut you a deal.
You did a show about the junkyard dog, but Coco Beware can't get a motherfucking show.
Well, because we already did a segment on him. That's all I'm saying, bro. I didn't say no.
We did a show with Coco Beware. It was just him and like what 2 other wrestlers.
Yeah, I mean, dog, Earth's busting my balls hard tonight. Damn.
Give my feathery friend a motherfucking shot.
All right. I'm gonna get back with you on that for real. All right. If y'all remember the WWF weekly program Superstars, all right, one of the big segments was Brother Love. All right, the crooked evangelist.
My God, I can't stand him.
Okay, the crooked evangelist. All right. This is Martel going into his Jake the Snake Roberts beef. Okay. And this guy started during this Brother Love's episode. And of course, he hits Jake the Snake with his fragrance arrogance. And now he's blinded. Yeah. I mean, you got to admit, man, you look at Martel in the background. I mean, how much does that suit cost? That's tailored. Like, there's no way you get that off the rack. I mean, let's give him that.
I'll give him that. It is a nice looking suit. I'll give him that.
I mean,
it's a
man, that top was
expensive. Wrong with that.
That top was expensive. His top piece of his suit was expensive. that bottom is a tear offs.
So the top is from like Saks and Goldman, and the bottom is like Walmart. Is that what you saying?
Yeah.
Damn, that's really fucked up, bro. But okay, I think it's a dope ass suit, even though Rick Martel gets on my fucking nerve because it's that model he's selling.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
If you're gonna judge a man on a 3-piece suit or a pink, yeah, go ahead with the suit, bro.
Yeah, go with the suit. Go with the suit.
You did your thing, bro.
Okay, so this starts as Jake the Snake Roberts beef. Eventually, it turns into a team concept as far as Survivor Series. Rick Martel representing what he called Team Visionaries versus Jake the Snake Roberts and what he called Team Viper. All right, obviously, you know what I'm saying? I know, man. I know. I don't make this up. Okay, do not.
Right. Who made up Team Viper? Go.
I mean, Jake the Snake Roberts. I got it right here. It's okay. It's here. Like,
okay, but there was a team, right? So who was a part of the Team Viper?
Oh, I'm sorry. Superfly Snuka. Let me get this right. Superfly Snuka. Whew. Oh my God. And the fucking Rockers, Marty Jannetty and Shawn Michaels. Which
that's a dope team, though. That's a dope team.
Jay Wall's boy, Shawn Michaels, is actually gonna come back into play a little later. I think
that's a dope team. You got Sky, you got the ground game. Yeah, come on now.
Okay, all right. Him and Jake the Snake Roberts have a Royal Rumble match. Well, at the Royal Rumble, you know what I'm saying, 1991, which I have no problem saying it. This is probably one of the poorest excuses for a specialty match ever. A blindfold match. I mean,
why do I vaguely remember this?
When I seen this picture, I wanted to go back and watch this fight right here so bad.
No, I made a mistake.
This shit plays out.
I made a mistake. That match actually occurred, I'm sorry, at WrestleMania 7. Okay, not the Royal Rumble. Okay, Royal Rumble 1991. Martel eliminates Jake the Snake Roberts and remains in the Royal Rumble match for a then record 53 minutes. Yeah, go ahead and put his picture up again with the sweater and all that shit. Yeah, this guy. Give me a pick. Come on, J Wall. Give me something.
I'm trying to get you a good one here.
I know it. But this guy right here.
You should never be allowed to be that big and tie your sweater up around your shoulders. Like, you should never be allowed to do that. Like, no one should be allowed to do that.
His listed weight. Okay. His listed weight career rise 235 to 240. At his height right at 6'1", you know. So I mean, just to give you, what I'm saying, an idea of being that big and a sweater that tight. Yeah, that's it's kind of not a good look for him, man. It's not working. It's just not. You know what I'm saying? Well, J Wall and Irk kind of requested it, and I'm right there because ain't nothing like some good old fashioned overt American racism. And I got something lined up for y'all as far as the model Rick Martel and his 90 yes.
I just can't wait.
Thank God. And his 92 opponent as far as that beef, all right, the Native American Tatanka. Oh, man. I mean, French-Indian War, Spanish-American War. There's too many places to go with this as far as this promo shot. I mean, it just is, man. I mean, look at these two motherfuckers right there. Fucking Tatanka. Vince's early stabbing inclusiveness as far as roster and character development. Tatanka.
That's when he started trying to invest in casinos. Don't let him lie to you.
Fucking Tatanka. Look, real quick side note. If anyone has ever seen the movie Natural Born Killers, I shit you not. There is a scene where Rodney Dangerfield is watching a match, okay? And it's a jobber, okay? But the jobber is getting the shit kicked out of him by Tatanka. And Rodney Dangerfield screaming and yelling. And one line in specific I remember, he says, kill him! Kill him! Kill a fucking Indian! Dude, I'm telling you. That shit's gold. But this is Tatanka. And Rick DeMar. I'm telling you, Natural Born Killers, man, 95. We should do that movie, Militia. Real talk. But anyway, this is his year-long beef as far as the 92. The shit gets so silly. He actually steals his sacred feathered headdress in an attempt this is when he was adding it to his wardrobe as the model, Rick Martel. And I'm like, you know what? Do it, Irk. Get it in.
Overt American racism.
That's right. You haven't heard about me and Jay Wall's new show, The Razor Ramon School of Racism? They think we playing Jay Wall like.
No, that's coming soon.
For real. Okay. So of course, you know what I'm saying, his last really big appearance for his WWF, you know what I'm saying, was WrestleMania 98, 92. As far as the Tatanka beef, of course, Tatanka secures his sacred headdress and all political correctness has been properly enshrined. All right. I dug up his last actual WWF show. It was actually the 95 Royal Rumble. And it was actually a last-minute fill-in for the Royal Rumble match as far as the roster because Jim the Anvil Neidhart pulled a no-show.
Well, that ain't no way to be.
Indie circuits from 94 to 97, a brief WCW run in 98, going up against Booker T for the World TV title. Suffers a severe leg injury. Actually, his interior ligament tears. July of that same year, and making a return on Nitro, he suffers even more severe injury, going up against Booker T's brother, Stevie Ray. So Rick Martel should have just left Harlem Heat alone. You know what I'm saying? For real. Just fuck that. All right. Ended up full-time retirement 1999. He worked as a trainer for WCW. Took a good portion of his wrestling earnings, parlayed that into real estate ventures. Okay. At a show, let me get this right. May 13th of 2003 at a WWE house show. The Beast Incarnate himself, Brock Lesnar, introduces and brings out Rick Martel to the crowd. And I shit you not, the ovation is immense. So was surprised the shit out of me. All right. For his major accolades, I dug up one title reign in All Japan. Of course, I mentioned his 19th month AWA world title reign, one WCW TV title reign, 3-time WWF tag team titles, 2 with his old partner, Tony Gurria, and once with the flying burrito himself, Tito Santana. And that is the life and times of the Model. Rick Martel. Like Inspector Clouseau, Pink Panther type shit. You know what I'm saying? What's good with everybody? How's everybody doing?
Oh, I forgot, man, to show you this right here. Check his joint out.
What's good?
That must have been a legendary bout because they even made it.
Yeah. That's the Martel. That's from the Martel Roberts beef.
Yeah.
Holy shit! Damn, Jay. See, man, that's what we do here at Blurred Minds Media. Okay, particularly when it comes to motherfucking Monday Night Mayhem. All right, we dig up all kinds of little weird factoids on this shit. All right, we ain't just trying to inform y'all. We trying to entertain y'all. All right, that is the goal. The best and alternative content. All right. Now, if anybody needs to spruce up, take a leak, slap your bitch, whatever you need to do, a little halftime show. Jay Wall, before we hit them off with Brutus Beefcake, I think it's time for a motherfucking Peacock commercial. See. What's good? You already know that your man Chris, aka Apocalypse, is going to remind y'all, okay, fellas, trying to step your shoe game up.
I peed while live.
Yeah, and I'm doing my plug, so I need to fall back for a minute, homie. So anyway, I need y'all to be reminded, okay, check out Adrian Richardson and the Peacock collection, all right? Original footwear, assorted colors, sizes, and designs. Y'all know it's genuine 100% Italian leather, matching with the finest quality of suede. Rick Martel's punk ass probably should have copped some of these joints. All right. But anyway, y'all can cop these joints ASAP. And last but not least, real quick, shell, chic, and unique jewelry and beauty accessories for the ladies who want to spruce up. You know, you need to land that trick ass nigga because Valentine's Day is coming and the W-2s is coming out and you trying to hustle up that cash money. All right. So go check out the in-store kiosk St. Matthew's Mall or hit on the link. It ain't very hard. Just type in shell, chic, and unique. And I'm trying to remind any and everybody, no matter which way you go, it's stylish to save. One. What's really good?
What's really good is I just noticed my
Can I fall forward now?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
I want to know how.
I'm still trying to figure out why the peacock sounds like a raven.
I have no clue what a goddamn peacock sounds like, so I just figured I'd roll with some bird.
Very loud. Very loud.
Are they? I mean, I don't know. Like even when I've seen peacocks, you know, like at the zoo or whatever, like I don't remember them making sounds.
People use them for like watchdogs and shit.
A fucking watchdog is a fucking peacock. Get the fuck out of here!
That loud, dude. I'm telling you.
The only time I've been around it was in Jamaica. They were just like everywhere, like squirrels out here. But I don't remember them ever making a noise. They were just always
exactly. Me neither. That is crazy.
People lived across the road from my grandma in the country. They had them, and then
for real,
you could hear them from. We were a good quarter mile away, and you could hear them just like they was in the front yard. That's how loud the motherfuckers were.
Okay. I need to know how everybody's doing. You know, what's good with everybody? What y'all got up for the week? How y'all feeling? Real quick. Let's go.
This episode got me drinking, so this episode got me drinking.
Okay, I don't know whether to be offended or impressed.
Both, a little bit of both.
May I ask what alcoholic libation you are partaking in tonight?
Maker's Mark.
My daddy drank Makers. Real talk.
Brown.
I don't like brown, but you know, getting close to my dad's. What I'm saying, getting close to my dad's birthday, I'll go to whatever little corner bar I live close to, and I'll do a shot or two for Makers because my pops. So you drink Makers. Anytime I hear somebody say, "Hey, I drink Makers," my daddy drank Makers. So that You know what I'm saying? That's dope shit. Uncle Eugene.
I honestly didn't plan on drinking until I heard penis pump on the
you know what? I'm glad I can help contribute to your alcoholism. That's what I do. Because I like to help people. I'm here to help.
How much I needed a drink.
I'm here to help. That's what we do at Blurred Minds Media. Okay, we are not selfish people. We like to assist. Okay, Uncle Eugene, you mentioned you was a little slightly under the weather earlier.
No, hadn't eaten. I forgot that I hadn't eaten, and I took my medicine, and that made me feel some kind of way.
Okay,
so I've eaten since then, and I feel a lot better. So
okay, so we're not dealing with no Gene Hackman, enemy of the state, hypoglycemia issues going on, right? Okay, all right, there we go. All right, you motherfuckers. Y'all
never look up.
You motherfucker never look up. Right. You motherfuckers kill me.
Walski how he feel, and what about yourself, AP? How are you feeling right now?
I know how Walski's feeling. I talked to Walski, you know what I'm saying? We conversed earlier, well, technically twice before we went on her. So, you know what I'm saying? And how am I feeling? Dealing with this post-Bills Chiefs hangover. I'm all right, though. I'm all right for the simple fact. It's two reasons. I'm all right. I'm at a point to where, you know, I'm all right. For one, it's always next season. And two, it's motherfucking Monday Night Mayhem. And I'm clicked up with Blurred Minds Media. And if I can't be happy and excited and grateful for that, something's fucking wrong with me. You feeling me?
Is that your team, the Bills?
Yes, Bills Mafia for life, man. You know, greatest team to still never win the Super Bowl. But anyway, y'all know Uncle Eugene decided to slide in the whip with me. We riding dirty, riding dirty.
The banner.
What banner? Anybody, what banner?
The scroll banner. It said Monday Might Mayhem.
Yeah, you've been doing that the last couple of weeks. Just like the last Monsters of Mayhem, you misspelled monsters. You're gonna have to have a little. We're gonna have to have a little production meeting.
I like how you say that after the fact.
His back to grade school.
You tell me like 3 episodes later.
Well, hey, that's that.
He said you've been doing that lately, but you never said nothing about it.
Hey, man, we've been having a talk about some other.
Wait until Walski figures out that he can change everyone's name on their banners.
Right. Oh my God. Don't. Oh Lord. He's gonna start hacking the Matrix for real. Then you know what I'm saying. Then as far as J-Wall, you pointing out that I hadn't pointed out to you, this is the only thing I got to say about that. That is me and the quality education of JCPS hard at work once again.
Damn. I was just laughing when I was reading it. It's like Monday, Monday might Mayhem, or it might not.
Like maybe not.
Maybe your Monday won't possibly Mayhem.
Yeah, like some really uptight.
Right.
Yeah.
If you Monday correctly, you'll Mayhem, but you might. Right. You might.
Like some uptight chick in bed. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she'll come, maybe she won't.
But dude, honestly, I've been excited ever since you sent me that text message about the Butcher's situations. So I'm just kind of like chomping at the bit. Honestly, I know how you do, and this is what we do, and we give a nice little brief historical thing. But after the stories you sent me, I honestly don't even give a fuck about the first part of this motherfucker's career.
Just get right to it.
But you go ahead, you lay it out, my friend. But
I don't know, because I as far as his early years, so now we get into it, y'all. This is it. Brutus Beefcake, because I don't want to say the barber, because J-Wall, I sent you the text earlier. This man literally had 18 separate billing names through his career. And I'm not going through all of them.
I think I'm a lot of them.
I took 6.
I think you would do your audience a good bill of rights if you went through every one of them.
I got 6 of them. Okay, you know what? I actually got a way to pull it up, because I seen the list and I was like, okay, I'm gonna write 6 of these, but I'm not.
Don't you ever cheat us like that again. 6
okay.
of 18?
I know.
He just told us he had 6. I wouldn't have known the difference. You know how long it took me to figure out you lied? Probably when you forgot about it and you talked about this cocksucker again. Motherfucker, you said it was 6.
Hold on.
He could have gotten away with it. He could have gotten away with it.
This is one of my favorite parts of these wrestlers is their names that didn't work out. It's some of the greatest shit you've ever heard.
Exactly.
Never known about Sexton Hardcastle.
Yes. Oh man,
he's not a liar. That motherfucker cannot be a liar. How you gonna lie and tell the? He gonna lie and tell the truth on himself at the same damn time.
Okay.
18 names, like, oh shit, he's 18, but I only know 6 of them. Dude,
look, I got the list. I'm literally looking at it now.
Oh shit! Hold on a second. We got.
I shit you not. I told you
right here, sir.
Yes, I got all 18 of them. This is gonna be like the.
Blessed us. We got some shit on this motherfucker now. I got to upgrade, son. Hold on a second. I'm gonna get you all the way together, son.
Right. I know.
Be some shit.
I'm looking at the list on my TV. Like I got it up now. Like when I went. Man, this is crazy. We at 18.
Wait a second. You hear it? All right, go ahead. You got background music now.
Okay.
All right, Chip.
All right, Baron Beefcake, Big Brother Booty, the Booty Man, Brother Bootie, Brute Force, Brutus Beefcake, the Butcher, the Clipmaster, the Disciple, Dizzy Golden, Dizzy Hogan, Ed Boulder, Ed Golden, Eddie Hogan, the Mariner, the Man with No Face, the Man with No Name, and last but least, the fucking Zodiac.
Fuck.
Dude, how in the fuck did he ever think he was gonna get away with a Hogan?
I'm gonna tell you how. Because Jay Wall said he didn't want to hear the early part of the story, and trust me, Jay Wall, you're gonna be wrong. I'm gonna prove you wrong, and part of that is thanks to Erp's last question.
No, please let it fly. But I'm just waiting for
the shit. You ready for the shit? Okay. His real name is.
You gotta tell me how in the fuck he thought he was gonna get away with Hogan anywhere in the name.
I'm about to tell y'all. If you just let me proceed,
please.
This is gonna be like our J Wall. This is gonna be the theme music for pre-star billing names when I run that list.
Been how we brought fucking Martell in. This is some straight 80s cheeseball shit.
It's got that weird kind of Bangles / what was the other one? Other chick band, Go-Go's, like kind of like very light punk pop swing. I mean, am I kind of nailing it on the head as far as the genre? When you think about that track we just used, I got too much.
Should be forgotten.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry. I'm a product of the 80s. I want to apologize. Okay. I'm not sorry. But anyway, his real name, Edward Harrison Leslie.
Where in the fuck is the Hogan?
Here's the Hogan. Early years. All right. Him and Terry Bollea, a.k.a. Hulk Hogan, come up in the ranks together. They are billed as...
Terry Boulder, too.
See, Uncle Eugene be having my back because he knows where I'm about to go with it.
Oh, look at you. Look at that, Jay. You see how he corrects y'all?
Right. You know what I'm saying? But see, for the youngsters, Uncle Eugene, we get to sit these two, over in the dunks corner for a minute. Yeah. All right. They were since they were billed as brothers, that leads to one of Brutus Beefcake's billing names that I mentioned, Dizzy Hogan.
Stop it. You're saying that.
Billed as Hulk's
hold on.
brother?
Hold the fuck on. Hold the fuck on. You're saying that the fucking asshole known as Brutus the Barber Beefcake was billed as Hulk Hogan's brother?
Right, because
Hogan's brother.
What the fuck do I live?
Yeah, you found it. That's the promo from the Mega Maniacs.
You kidding me? Where the fuck was I?
Well, like I said,
Bill him as like Ed Boulder. Didn't they bill him as Eddie Boulder too?
Look, here's what I got. Okay, they were billed as
in this parallel universe. I was not getting high at this time.
No, you weren't. You were probably barely playing with Legos. I'm saying this is 77 to 84. Okay, so listen, they were billed as Ed and Teddy Boulder. Okay, after Terry Bollea officially changed his name to Hulk Hogan. Okay, they still continue the brothers billing of Beefcake and Bollea. Hence, a turn for Brutus Beefcake, literally billed at one time as Dizzy Hogan.
Wow.
Okay, that's why when you think about over the years think about these two over the years between WWF and WCW in one capacity or another, they always work together. This is where it started. So I strike down Jay Wall's reluctance to hear about the early part of Brutus Beefcake's career.
I did not. I don't know. I don't know where the fuck I was. I totally missed that shit. I was not paying attention in class.
Well, Uncle Eugene trying to explain to y'all, this is early days, so it would be indie circuits, whatever circuits they were performing in. If you didn't live in that area, you probably couldn't view it. Tell them, Uncle Eugene. I
was just making a smart ass comment. I said you put them together, you still don't even got one good wrestler.
Towards Ed Reed, see, this is why we love Uncle Eugene.
Horrible. They were both Hulk Hogan, the most talentless world champion ever. Hulk Hogan, horrible.
Great marketing though.
Punch, leg drop, the end.
At one point in time, the only marketing that motherfucker had marketing out.
He was marketing.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was insane at one point in time. In the early 90s, that's all you knew.
And we all know in how Hogan cemented his place in that regards. Yet this is Brutus Beefcake story. So Hogan's just a little component. He's just a cog in the wheel. Right, but I got to get back to it still. I got to come full circle, bro. That's all I'm saying. The Mega Maniacs. We're going to get to that. All right. Here's the beef. All right. Initial WWF push. Total years 84 to 93. All right. He's initially introduced under the management, all right, of the luscious one himself, Johnny Valiant. This is where he premieres as Brutus Beefcake. All right. And his original character development and structure is based on how 80s is this, y'all. All right. The classic Chippendales male dancer.
Fucking hilarious. Fucking hilarious. He could have put it off. He could have done it.
Dude, they're shooting promos. He's in the sets are set up like these male, these lounges, and he's doing his dance, and chicks are throwing little dollars, and I'm like, it was sick. It was so fucking sick. I'm like, this is not
manager, bro. Looks like some kind of creepy, weird version of Hugh Hefner.
That is the luscious one, Johnny Valiant.
Look at Hugh's got the bunnies and I got the beef.
He's like a creepy brothel owner.
Porkies! It's Porky.
Welcome to
that is a movie. That is a movie review that we.
But I'm saying, when you think about Porky, Johnny Valiant could be like his little brother or cousin or something. You know what I'm saying? When you talk about a shady brothel owner. Yeah, Porky's. There it is. There it is.
That's a movie. That's a must do. That is a must do movie review.
Benny's Beef. You remember that too, Jay Wall? Oh, dog, we going way back, like way back on this off the rail segment.
Okay, AP. Let me ask you. When did the fucking garden shears come into play?
I'm getting there. Okay, be patient, young Padawan. Woo! Lord, the premature ejaculation, man, around here is just contagious with you motherfuckers. Y'all need to get some Viagra, some ginseng.
Hey man, that is too many motherfucking sexual references around men with your motherfucking ass. Do we need to talk? Do we need to have an intervention?
No, we don't.
All right, then keep going with your motherfucking show then.
All right, let's get it, y'all. So this whole Chippendales inspired character, entering Brutus Beefcake. All right. Of course, an early beef with our resident hero, Hulk Hogan, a la the pride of Mud Lick, Kentucky, Hillbilly Jim. Might have to bring him on a Misfits of Mayhem mixtape for sure. Okay. February 19th.
The fact that he's from Kentucky. I love it.
Mud Lick, Kentucky at that.
I love it.
February 85. If y'all remember, one of my, a good solid mid-card heel career-wise. Greg the Hammer Valentine. Okay. Him and Beefcake click up, billing themselves as the Dream Team. Culmination of that, August 24th, 85, they take out the U.S. Express. Okay, Barry Windham, Mike Rotunda, if you remember those two. This was a 8-month title run before finally losing the belts to the original British Bulldogs. Okay, Dynamite Kid and Davey Boy Smith. All right. That went down at WrestleMania 2. What sucks is, career-wise, right after that, let the mid-card slide begin. He is so far down the card, billing-wise, y'all. All right? Like, even at a house show that won't be televised, or AKA dark matches, you know what I'm saying? Just, what do you call it on the ladder? The rung? Bottom of the rung?
Yeah.
Am I getting that right?
You got it right.
All right. Well, that's where he is. Now, Earth, you want to know about a little snip action as far as the barber? Here we go. That's going to be that 87 to 90 run. All right. This shit is hilarious. WrestleMania 3, another reference, because that's when he makes his debut with his new The Barber character. All right. Him and Roddy Piper end up clicking up because now he's made this face turn. All right. Taking out Adrian Adonis. And this is where the whole shaving of the hair gag starts. After using what become a new signature move for him, starting to use the sleeper hold. Night, good night, Irene. Snip. And those garden shears, if you take a close look at the handle of his garden shears, the tape around it symbols a barber pole. So you went from Chippendale dancer and stripper pole to now the barber and the barber pole as far as your gag. You know what I'm saying? Totally just laying waste to any true in-ring talent you may have had. All right. You're basically a mid-card marketer. That's it. You're colorful, you're loud, you get the crowd all hype up. Yet, man, you're not getting the job done for real. Yet,
I mean, one of his past names was Booty, correct?
Yeah, and that's gonna be the Booty Man. And that's gonna be later on. That's that WCW jump. I'm serious. That's that WCW jump.
The motherfucker announces, and coming to the ring, the Booty Man. That's when everybody go get their popcorn. Stop, man. Stop.
So he's got the garden shears.
Nobody watches that match, dude. Everybody go get their refills, their popcorn.
Go to the bathroom, all that. Go roll another blunt.
The Booty Man comes to the ring. Shut up.
So he, you know what I'm saying? That's when that whole garden shear, using the sleeper, getting to do his little cutting hair gag, throwing hair in the ring like it's fucking confetti. Yeah, look at that. Oh, and the 8 balls. Well, the 8 balls for him are already in play, but as far as his story, that's still going to be on the back end. Okay, Irk, you are not shy about sharing your total disdain and contempt for the honky tonk man. Yes?
Oh, I can't stand him.
Well, and us at Blurred Minds Media, you know, we cool with that. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, as far as that motherfucker, right? You know what?
That's Jerry Lawler's cousin.
God.
You know that?
Yeah, I know that's Lawler's cousin.
So is Tommy Ritz.
Yeah. The fucking honky tonk man with all that Crisco in his fucking hair.
I hated that he mirrored his fighting style from Ric Flair, and he was like talentless, like just. I just hated it.
As a wrestler, he was not a good wrestler.
He was a fucking jobber on Channel 3 wrestling.
I know it.
You know, he won them every once in a while, but most of the time he just got his brains beat out.
So anyway, so Beefcake, y'all, he gets in this IC title beef with the Honky Tonk Man who we mentioned. You know what I'm saying? An interesting character wrinkle when you talk about sensational Sherry Martel. By this time, she's using the moniker Peggy Sue. What's the weird fact I dug up about this is now on WWF live programming, tape television, and even pay-per-view events, Peggy Sue is Sherry Martel. Yet at the house shows, I dug up the fact that this motherfucker, is Peggy Sue, was actually played by Jimmy Hart in drag. Brutus Beefcake mimics the same thing, the same gag, premiering Georgina, who was George the Animal Steel, in drag.
Man, I'm done, man. What the fuck is going on?
That's a truly ugly.
There it is, J Wall. That's a what the fuck is going on part 2.
Bro, hold on, man. So George the Animal Steel dressed in drag
as Georgina.
Man, I'm about to go sleep, man. I'll holler at you, motherfucker. Man, fuck this shit. Fuck this shit, man. I'm going to bed.
Don't kill the messenger, man.
This is some bullshit.
These are the facts, man.
It's painful. I know.
It's painful. Isn't it painful? It's painful. Okay. Eventually gets one last IC title shot at Honky Tonk Man. Of course, he loses. That was WrestleMania 4. All right.
Next thing you know, wrecked the fuck out of my childhood. Just go ahead and blow a motherfucking gaping 12 gauge hole through my just grandest childhood experiences. Now George the Animal is wearing fucking. Oh man.
Well, I mean, possibly your all-time favorite, Macho Man Randy Savage. He's briefly back in the picture as far as the Beefcake Saga. If you'd like to hear about that, because I got it.
Yes, sir.
Okay, it starts 89. Y'all remember WWF Weekly Show Superstars and the Brother Love segments. Okay, by this time, sensational Sherry Martel, J-Wall, no relation to Rick Martel. Okay, let's just get that out the way. I already did the homework. Okay, but anyway, Savage and Martel, you know what I'm saying? And they're doing their segment on Brother Love. Here comes Beefcake, and he refers to Sherry instead of sensational Sherry. He calls her Scary Sherry. Whew. Right on her, you know what I'm saying? Sherry and Savage jumped the shit out of him. All right. Eventually, Beefcake and Hogan team up with Savage and Zeus, aka Devo, aka Tiny Listich Jr. Because this is during Hogan's No Holds Barred movie promo. All right. So Beefcake and Hogan versus Savage and Devo in a tag team steel cage match. I have got to find and watch that motherfucker. For real. WrestleMania 6, Beefcake pulled off some shit that when I found this out, I refused to believe it. And yet it's a fact. At WrestleMania 6, Brutus Beefcake is the first person to cleanly pin Mr. Perfect Kurt Hennig in ring.
What?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
What? Like out of all the people.
I know.
What?
I know.
Man,
I know.
Hey, you know what? I'm okay.
Are you okay, Eric?
I really don't understand. I forgot why I even tuned in tonight. I was like,
are you coping? Are you doing okay over there?
I'm getting the education. I'm okay. Wow.
You know who did that? Vincent Kennedy McMahon.
Thank you, Uncle Eugene.
Oh, I hate that motherfucker too.
Doesn't everybody?
I think that is a general consensus on this panel and on the platform, right?
So Brutus the Barber Beefcake pins perfectly pins Mr. Perfect.
The first one to do it.
When we need a Russian, let's go get a fucking fake ass. Let's go get a fake Russian.
Listen,
when we need an Indian, let's go get a fake Indian. But your fucking hillbilly comes from Kentucky. I hate you, motherfuckers.
Right?
Like what the fuck? Like.
But not only did he do it, I repeat, he did it at WrestleMania 6. I mean, Vince's biggest stage, Vince's biggest show. Okay, WrestleMania 6.
I can think of 101 more wrestlers that should have perfectly pinned Mr. Perfect.
Oh yeah,
and Brutus the Barber Beefcake is nowhere in that list.
At WrestleMania 6.
Yeah, why is it WrestleMania to begin with?
It's because this is what happens, man, when you're buddies with Terry Bollea for a long time.
I know that.
Yay! Yeah, yo. Hogan's a nice guy. Hogan likes to help people.
I hope he ain't getting a cut of none of that money. So anyway, you saying the Mania in WrestleMania is directly linked to Hogan?
It's all about Hogan. Like, when is it never? When you talk about the heyday, when is it never not about Hogan?
Always.
Good point.
Eat your vitamin.
Hurt the nerve. I mean, we have reiterated this point, man. And we have reiterated this when it comes to Hogan. You know what I'm saying? And the twisted, tainted tentacles that he has released, you know what I'm saying, through the duration of his career, personally and business. We ain't playing games here. We ain't doing that shit. This ain't A&E, man. This is not no soft shoe documentary, man. We telling the real story. No matter who we profile. And if somebody like Hulk Hogan / Terry Bollea, big popular name, is involved in a story like Brutus the Barber Beefcakes, we will mention it. Anyway, let me compose myself once again. So, tragedy hits July 1990 via a...
I'm giving a history lesson, G.
Okay.
You giving me a history lesson. Go ahead.
All right. Tragedy hit seriously, y'all, as far as Brutus Beefcake, July 1990. He is the victim of a parasailing accident. Now, the culmination of that was complete facial skeletal crushing. Takes 100 feet of wire and 32 screws to reconstruct this man's face. So before you think about Travolta and Cage and Face Off, all right, this is the real motherfucking life precursor to this shit. I read this shit, dude. I remember, the news when it happened. When I did more digging on that particular incident, man, the medical technology it took, and you think about 1990. 100 feet of wire and 32 pins to put this man's face together.
Yeah.
And still dealing with the loss of a nasal cavity and an inability to breathe on his own.
I'd imagine so after you get your whole face smashed like that.
Well, he was strapping a friend of his in their parasailing and checking to make sure they was okay. The driver of the boat somehow took a miscue, start speeding off, and the friend in the parasailing, I guess we call it rig or harness, his feet hit Beefcake right in the face, and that's how the injury and the damage occurred.
So that was the actual video. Don't show it.
No. I'm just telling you what this is. What? See,
you're an asshole. You're an asshole. That's not the video, though, right? That's not what happened to him, though, right?
No.
Okay.
No. What happened to the Beefcake? Trust me, far worse. That guy.
Okay.
That guy's
So
okay.
that would have been wild if that was like the actual video.
No.
Like,
Come on.
I would have been like, J Wall, your motherfucking production game is stepped up to Super Saiyan, son. What the fuck?
Yo, what kind of sick fucks you think we over here, Ert?
Hey, I thought he was on some Stephen King level shit. That
actually would have been dope as fuck. You know what I'm saying? But this is really what happened. Okay, and this sidelines him for over 2 years as far as his wrestling career. All right. On WWF house shows and eventually a couple of TV spots, this masked wrestler just starts appearing out of nowhere and doing these run-ins. And the common pattern is the run-ins he's doing, he's always taking out the heel, whoever it may be. Okay. Long story short, this was Brutus Beefcake in the mask trying to work his way back into the industry. All right. And backstage, roster guys were having a shit fit because nobody wants to work with this guy because they are legitimately concerned, you know what I'm saying, about an even more horrible injury happening. You know what I'm saying? We talk about all the headshots and contact to the faces. You got things like that. You got to sell it. You know what I'm saying? When you perform in Mayhem. All right.
Yeah, dropping dead in the ring type shit.
Right. Okay. You know, another reference when we're talking about medical reality in the professional wrestling game. Okay. We talk about what happened to Flying Brian Pillman. You know, him dying of an undiagnosed, you know what I'm saying, heart ailment. You know what I'm saying? The damage is real. And people who watch this shit got to understand that and got to be able to differentiate the two. You know what I mean?
I mean, it's bad that it was a heart condition, but isn't that kind of funny, though? It's like, Flying Brian died, and be like, you know, with a name like that, it was a matter of time.
Well, for me, it was more, it was his last name because his last name, you found it. That's when he bounced back. That's when the Mega Maniacs, because the first promo, you had another shot from that one when him and Hogan in the cage. He's got the shears.
Hey, you see what happened too? He out for a year, trying to come back.
Over 2.
Who does he go to?
Hey,
Old ketchup mustard.
Old ketchup mustard.
Ketchup and mustard.
You notice, okay, just like with Macho Man, and I pointed out their twisted symbiotic career relationship.
That's the ugliest fucking mask I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
And me being a mask collector,
right?
Me being a mask collector, that's the ugliest fucking mask I've ever seen.
But dude, you talking about? I mean, I get what you're saying, but it's man's trying to like get back into this business after having 100 feet of wire and 32 screws put in his fucking face and had been out of action for 2 years. Okay. Kind of reminds me of like that mask Rip Hamilton used to wear when he played for the Pistons and shit. J Wall, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking.
Cold though, man. The Ripper was cold.
I know, and you know what? Especially mid range, one of my favorite mid range game. Just a master.
I thought it was funny too because they were on a hot streak when he was wearing that mask, and the doctor cleared him. He didn't have to wear it, and he kept wearing it just because he didn't want to fuck up his juju. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah. Well, he comes back.
Career, didn't he?
Okay. Well, he comes back. You know what I'm saying, on a special promo. This is April 1991. Right. But look, what?
Me and him have something in common.
Who? You and Beefcake in the collection of the mask?
Well, reconstructive facial surgery.
Oh, wow. Damn, that's deep, bro. He comes back special promo. This is April 91. Comes back full time that summer, that same year. And this is when he premieres his segment known as the Barbershop. All right. And I have listed the single greatest moment on the Barbershop when the Rockers, Marty Jannetty and Jay Wall's boy, Shawn Michaels, when they split up on air segment featuring Shawn Michaels super kicking the shit out of Marty Jannetty and then tossing his ass through a fucking window.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah,
I remember that too.
that's the way to end it right there, you know?
Say you have that clip.
I was hoping he had a clip or still.
Please say you have that clip.
I be saying
working
I
on
said
Shawn
Jay Wall
Michaels
so
and
much.
Marty Jannetty fighting each other.
Yeah, this is when they split. This is what started
Yeah.
Shawn Michaels. His first solo turn was a heel turn. This is how it started. The segment on the barbershop. Super kicks the shit out of Marty Jannetty, then tosses him right through a fucking window, which we all know is plexiglass. But anyway, the shock value on her.
Sir, that was a real window, sir.
The
The hell you trying to do
We're
to
gonna
Vince
leave
over
it at
here? What
that.
the fuck?
I stand corrected.
We're gonna leave it at that.
I stand corrected. I stand corrected.
What you
Damn.
trying to do to Vince over here, eh?
That's candy glass.
Man, he said not even plexiglass. Say, well, Uncle Eugene, candy glass. Candy glass. Damn, that's yeah. And what do you mean? What we trying to do to Vince over here?
It sounds like meth. You want some of this candy glass?
Candy glass.
It is, motherfucker.
Okay.
I'm still trying to get over
What?
penis pump and Brutus the Barber Beefcake pinning Mr. Perfect. Like, this is bullshit.
There it is. I mean, you need a therapist. You need to lay down. We can talk about it. I get my notepad after the show.
Man, my therapy is in the
It sounds like he's gonna need some
clear
therapy.
glass.
He's gonna need
My
some
therapy
therapy.
is in a clear glass right now, and I'm just trying to take it all in. And you
Okay.
can show
Need
me,
more therapy,
out of
dog.
all the wrestlers, that is worthy of pinning this motherfucker, because he's also a heel I really don't like either.
Why does everybody hate Kurt Hennig? I just don't get it.
Because
But anyway. He's a great heel. And it was actually a great wrestler.
Everybody hates him.
But he was
He's
actually
a
a great
great
wrestler.
That's why we hated
That
him.
could
because He was
wrestle.
so good.
Yeah.
He was so
He didn't
good.
have to do the bullshit. That's the
He
Right.
was so good at just
I
being
hate
a
the ones
pure
that gotta cheat
wrestler.
every time to win. Even
Tell
though
him,
they're
Uncle
good.
Eugene.
I can't stand them fucking like the Miz. Oh,
Right.
And I mean, if Hulk Hogan didn't have the audacity to come out and say he was Mr. Perfect, who's this fucking guy?
Dude, I'm telling you, Kurt Hennig's the man. Fuck that. That's my dude.
He was
That's
actually a motherfucker.
That's my guy. I don't care. I will defend that guy to the end of the earth when you talk about all-time great heels and actually being a dope-ass fucking wrestler. The Perfect Plex, his version of the Fisherman Suplex, and not only that technical game. Okay, Kurt Hennig, even at 245, 250, he had enough of an aerial game too. So
Hold on, who you calling an alcoholic?
Who? I didn't call you no alcoholic.
No. Put that comment on the screen real quick, Jay Walski.
Miss High's Energy, she's back in the building.
Who you talking to? Anyway.
He's just trying to cope because I'm crushing his childhood from a psychological point of view. And
Man,
he's
he
not
just
dealing
told
with
me
it very well.
George the Animal Steel was in a dress.
Yeah.
I hope I never see that. I hope I never see that footage ever.
I'm gonna put that. You know what? I'm gonna put that on the cover of the Christmas card I sent you this year.
Man, listen.
That's your Christmas card this year, Eric.
That is wild.
I know.
Wild shit.
All right,
But,
so
okay.
go ahead.
No, go back to your last point.
Okay, well, like I said, the super kick heard around the world / window throwing of Marty Jannetty.
And that was on like that was
his
on the
barber shop. That was his segment. Yeah. You know, and when he made his big return, all right. In Ring 93. Well, the last episode of the shop got shut down, okay, by Psycho Sid Vicious. And this was February 92.
That was a mean motherfucker, dude.
Yeah, Psycho Sid.
Sid Vicious is one of them motherfuckers that like you're walking into your motherfucking local gas station.
Right.
You at the register, you're paying for your gas. You turn around, you see this big motherfucker behind you.
Yeah.
He's just like, okay.
I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of here. Like now.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's time for me to go.
Yeah, shit. I think I heard my mom calling or something. You know what I'm saying? For real. Part of that 93 return, on an early Monday Night Raw, going up against Money Inc. Okay, IRS, Irwin Shyster / Mike Rotundo, and another one of my all-time favorite heels. I don't give a fuck, the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase. My guy. That's my guy. That's my guy. Love Ted DiBiase.
Ted DiBiase is another motherfucker I can't stand.
You know what? Do y'all just not appreciate great heels?
That's the appreciation. You have to hate him as a heel. You're not a good heel. If you like him,
he's not a good heel.
No.
But he made you hate him, man.
At that point.
No, I get what y'all saying. I get what y'all saying. We talking about an encouragement. I was like, boo, fuck that guy. But I love guys that the great ones worked it, man. I don't give a fuck. And I give them their appreciation and props.
He was a B-list Ric Flair and B-list. He was absolutely a B-list Ric Flair.
Uncle Eugene.
Apocalypse.
Uncle Eugene.
Don't do that. I'm throwing you the alley-oop. I'm throwing you the oop. Come on. Everything Ted DiBiase has said.
He talking about Ted.
Has said twice.
He talking about Ted DiBiase. He said Ted DiBiase was a poor.
He's a great wrestler, man.
Man, I'm throwing the oop to Uncle Eugene.
I'm talking about persona. His persona is textbook, out of the motherfucking script, Ric Flair.
You can say that about a whole bunch of people, though.
Oh, Uncle Eugene taking us to school.
You could say that shit about Rick Rude. You could say that shit about who else? Oh my God, Austin Idol. Is there a bigger ripoff?
I say
ripoff of fucking Ric Flair than Austin Idol.
I say Dusty Rhodes, the original Dusty Rhodes, and Ted DiBiase mirrors the fucking swaggadocious style of a Ric Flair. Come on, man.
We got some good banner going on right here, y'all.
Dusty Rhodes to me he got some brothers in the family somewhere.
Exactly. He did the pimping better. He talked that shit better than Ric Flair to me. But Ric Flair made you believe.
Way better than Ric Flair. Flair apparently has hung around with some brothers too, because he knew how to dress and every damn thing else.
Come on, man.
Hold on, let me break it down.
Hold these gators down. You didn't get that. You not come on, man.
Let me break it down.
I can't hold these gators down. Where'd you get that from, Flair?
Boy, that was the funniest shit ever. It was the funny shit.
Let me try to break this down. I think Dusty originally had the dialogue. Flair brought the visual presentation.
Yeah.
The original bling.
With the robes and all that. Well,
yeah. Like his whole cipher. Like you said.
Because his wife was the one making the robes.
Right. But like you said, but I think it's just Flair brought more of that presentation visually to the swagger style.
Look at me. Where Dusty Rhodes would show up in a pair of jeans and some fucking cowboy boots and stomp your brains out.
Yeah.
All right. Same shit. Different package. Same shit, different package.
Dusty Rhodes is my dog. That's my motherfucker.
That's what I'm talking about. Son of a plumber. Goddamn. He dined with kings and queens and ate pork and beans. That motherfucker was the shit. And when he turned into the Midnight Rider, didn't want none of that.
I tell you, the scene in the movie Friday After Next when they're getting robbed by Santa Claus out by the dumpster, He walks up on he walks up on fucking Uncle Elroy. And he said, "Look like a Mississippi pimp. Bitch better have my cornbread." It's every time I watch a movie and hear that shit, Dusty Rhodes is the first thing that hits my brain. And every time I hear this shit, look like a Mississippi pimp. Bitch better have my cornbread line. That sounds like, I guarantee he said that shit in Ring somewhere.
Why is it so quiet?
Chris is
talking their way.
I see his mouth moving, but he ain't saying that. Here, y'all want to use him like a puppet? Here, keep talking.
Hello? Hello? Can y'all hear me now?
Oh, yeah, look at you.
What?
No, okay.
I was about to rewrite your whole script.
Fucking
No, we
asshole.
can't hear you say. Can you hear me?
Oh, he's out again. So
This is a great show, though.
Me and this fat girl was over splitting a 10-piece. And she spit the ranch on my pants. And I said, bitch, if I'm going to have twice paint on my jeans, it's because you got this thing out.
Man, this is such a good show. You motherfuckers made me lose my brain.
Man, what is going on with the sound?
Oh, there he is.
Yeah, but this reverb is fucking killing me. Man, there's got to be a way to isolate this shit. Anyway,
hey, push your reverb button on. You hear me? You're out.
Can't hear you.
Am I back?
Yeah.
You're back now.
Where'd our guy?
I don't know.
This reverb. It's that reverb though. I can't take it. Anyway, we gonna trudge on, y'all. Fuck it. All right. He follows Hogan down to WCW. Ooh, there it's gone. All right. Now it's back. Fuck. Anyway.
Jeans
Is it on my side?
Yeah, I was just testing the mic.
Mic check. My mic sounds nice. Check one. My mic sounds nice. Check two.
Button on yours, Eugene, and when you want to talk, just patch in. Because when you talk, it kind of goes away.
My mic sounds nice. Check three. Are you ready? Hello? Yo.
His mic's muted now.
Okay.
So,
all right.
He just got to play the mic. All
right, cool. All right, so 94. He worked some indie circuits, 93, 97. But in between that, he follows Hogan aptly down to WCW in 94. All right. This is when he goes by one of the 18 billing names we mentioned, Brother Brutai. You know, that was a throwback. Well, that was actually a throwback reference that Hogan gave him in a promo that they shot as the WWF together. You know what I'm saying? I think that was
that sound like some dumb shit Hulk Hogan would say, Brother Brutai.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Classic Hogan. That is classic Hogan cheese right there. It is.
Where that fucking name came from.
Classic
Hogan took a big old gag of some fucking coke and looked at him and said, Brother Brutai.
That's right. Because trust me, the coke is coming into play. Halloween
dude, I am so gonna make a gift for Monday Night Mayhem. Classic Hogan cheese. Oh my God.
Classic Hogan cheese.
Can you picture like a fucking Velveeta box?
Right. With Hogan's face on it.
With Hogan's face on it. Is perfect.
This is what we do with Blur Minds Media, y'all. We fucking innovate.
That is fucking stupid right there.
We flipped this pie game. We flipped this podcast game all on his ass, y'all.
Can you see Hulk Hogan looking at him and be like, all right, brother, you're all fucked up on coke. But I'm going to tell you right now, brother, you got the eye of the tiger. So your name was Brutus. I'm going to call you Brutus. See what I did there, brother? I put the eye on the back of the brute. Now you Brutai. Brother Brutai.
Brother Brutai.
I got to roll. I'm about to go. It's getting to be my bedtime. Got to get up early.
Oh, man.
All right, you.
I will
Later.
see you guys.
All
All right, y'all. Have a good one.
You too. Chris.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Here I am. Yay. Halloween Havoc, 94. Okay. Earlier that year, there was a Clash of the Champions 28 edition featuring Hogan and Flair. All right. Flair wins the match, but Hogan is jumped before that match by a masked assailant. Okay. Flash forward to Halloween Havoc 94 that same year. Hogan beats Flair in that match, yet it is revealed that the masked assailant, no other, you know what I'm saying, than Brutus the Barber Beefcake. This is
Brutai.
Brother Brutai. Yeah, but because of
Look, come on, bro.
I know.
Come on, bro. You was hanging with him with a mask. You couldn't see through the mask. You couldn't tell
No.
you couldn't tell what you got.
No. Of course, due to WWF licensing issues, he can no longer use the barber.
Yo.
So now, yeah. So now,
Brute.
huh?
Et Brute.
Et Brute, like etouffee, like it's
That is Et Brute is Latin for you also, Brutus, or you too, Brutus. It's a reference to when Brutus stabbed Caesar.
Oh Lord, another fucking Shakespeare lesson. You cultured ass motherfucker.
So check us out. Check us out though.
Okay.
Brutus the Barber Beefcake
Right.
attacks his on-card brother,
Right.
who he calls Brutai.
Exactly.
Et Brute.
I like how you connect the dots there with that Latin linguistic lesson, courtesy of Earth to Nerve. You know what I'm saying?
Damn it, Hulk Hogan was on Epstein's Island. What the fuck?
What the fuck?
I don't know how you got that from that. I was just the correlations of backstabbing
Right.
brothers.
Yeah, exactly. No, we get it. You know what I'm saying? We get it. Because of, like I said, WWF licensing issues, can no longer use the barber. So now this is when he starts his turn as the Butcher. All right. Clicking up with Kevin Sullivan, one of our resident favorites from throwback managing Mayhem. All right. When you talk about two factions. First, the Three Faces of Fear. All right. And then he hooks back up with Kevin Sullivan a year later, joining his Dungeon of Doom faction. By this time, going by the moniker of the Zodiac. All right. Yeah. Another.
What a horrible name. That's a horrible name on so many levels.
I mean, when you think about
the Zodiac.
I mean, when you think about
what's your sign? All of them.
I mean, when you think about Kevin Sullivan and the weirdo faction he created between the Faces of Fury and the Dungeon of Doom, yeah, even for that oddball assortment of characters.
When he was El Brute,
Mm-hmm.
the fuck, what organization was he under?
This is WCW.
And so so then when he's the Butcher, where's he at?
He's still in WCW. That's where we're at now.
And he's the Zodiac, and where's he at?
We're still in WCW.
Don't these people know who it is?
Wait, it gets.
Wait, come out every different month, a different doom. Like, hey, we get it, bro. It's over.
Wait, dude. we can get a so-called white guy from Wisconsin and put a Russian fucking hat on him and call him Miguel and he's Russian for the rest of it. Come on, man. Come on.
Look,
like,
we
figured this out. We figured this out a couple episodes ago.
Wait, it gets better. Another one of his illustrious 18 monikers I refer to, the Booty Man. DDP's real life wife, Kimberly Page, all right, played the role of his booty babe. And to really help sell the booty man, he switches his finishing move from the sleeper to a running high knee, which he calls high knee, like his hiney, because he's the booty man. And I don't know who the fuck wrote this shit, but I need to have a serious conversation with this motherfucker.
I mean, to me, when you go all the way from Brutus Beefcake all the way to Booty Man, what are we even doing? Don't worry about who said the hiney. What are we doing with this whole guy right here? What the fuck are we? Why? If you got to the point of Booty Man, why are we even fucking with you, bro? Like, what are we doing here?
Yo, back to your production game, though, Jay. Pull up the picture. Okay, hold on, though. Hold on. As a podcast producer, my man Jay Walski had to peruse even. Oh my God.
You can't make this shit up, folks. I swear. You just can't do it. You can't.
Crying, yo. You got me crying. Oh my God. I'm in tears.
I hate this so much because not only is he correct, I had to search for Booty Man pictures. When I stumbled upon this one, I was like, that seems
he
like
had to
a
pick
good
the best one. He had to pick the best one. This is obviously the best one.
What do you call it?
That seems like if it punches it sends it on home.
What do you call it? That be the pick of the litter right there.
Oh my God, your production game, bro, is beautiful, man.
We ain't fucking around over here. This is what you've been missing, Irk. This is what you've been missing, bro. We try to tell you. This is what you've been missing on Mondays, bro. This is just a taste.
I am literally crying, yo. I am.
So first you was all depressed that we crushed your childhood. Now you laughing and you know what?
My God, this is a classic episode, boy. That right there. The fact that my man had to go through, he had to Google search Booty Man.
Yeah. It's almost every week Chris send me something. I'm like, for real, bro? I gotta search.
No, son. No, you ain't gonna take the fuel out of this motherfucking tank. No. This is by far the weirdest Google search you've ever had to do. Yeah, there is booty. Look, when you type in your Google search bar, everything you Google pops up, and Booty Man is one of them.
Booty Man.
The only good thing is when my wife gets in the search engine later, I'll have this exact
that is gonna be hilarious
for fucking evidence that I was not looking up some. Well, no, I was looking up some weird shit. I can't even. Even the fact that I was looking it up for what I was looking it up for is still weird as fuck, bro.
Oh, you motherfuckers got me crying, dude.
Okay.
Oh, you got me crying, man.
All right, look. If y'all remember NWO mixtape, Hostile Takeover, all right, made a reference to the Hog Wild pay-per-view, okay, and this is when Beefcake tried to give Hogan a birthday cake. And of course, the thanks he received is an ass whooping by our favorite outsiders, Hall and Nash. All right. He's out of there. Well, no. One last WCW run. He was the one who played Hogan's bodyguard, the Disciple, in the height of that NWO term. And you can hardly recognize him.
In another name.
But yeah. One of the 18. I mean, I did the list. So fuck. Basically some indie circuit appearances, semi-retirement, going into 2000. J-Wall.
Yes. Is it time?
Earth to Nerve.
Are you?
Let the cocaine commence.
Hold on, wait a second.
Well, it's been commencing probably his whole career, but this is the one. This is it. This is it.
You wait a goddamn second.
Mm-hmm.
There's no cocaine story without cocaine music.
Okay. That is so fucking cocaine. That's right.
Cocaine music.
Dude, I'm in a Ferrari. I got my Don Johnson suit on and my wafers and shit with no socks. And I got like an ounce of blow and some like 250-pound hot Puerto Rican chick. Fuck yeah. I'm about that, man. Here's where the cocaine.
All pastel colors.
Yeah, she's in a sundress, no panties and shit, man. Fuck yeah, man. All right. Let's flash forward to February 2004. This is just 3 years after 9/11. Security is paramount as far as the consciousness of America. Okay? Motherfuckers ain't playing. At the Boston MTBA, that is the Massachusetts Bay, Port Authority, all right? There is a major anthrax scare. It's serious. The hazmat suits, are broken out. You got Mulder and Scully on the scene. The building's evacuated. All this being the culmination of a bag of cocaine left in the employment booth of who else but Brutus the Barber Beefcake.
Oh shit!
Wait, there's more. There's more cocaine. Okay.
There's always
more. There's more. There's always more coke. Okay. November 7th, 2013. And I remember this incident. Toronto. See, fucking Canada. He shows up at the Toronto City Hall protesting the crack scandal of then Mayor Rod Ford. And he shows up, with two things that are guaranteed to help someone's cocaine addiction. A pair of shears and a foot-long submarine sandwich.
Hell yeah.
Man.
That just put him up a notch.
That is a lot of cocaine.
Dude, that is...
I need some garden shears and a footlong.
to protest the crack scandal of the Toronto mayor. And this happens, I'm going to get this right, 11 years after he gets busted with a bag of cocaine that caused an anthrax evacuation at a Boston MTBA.
Did he not know that the fucking news press would be there? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's the whole fucking point. That's why he showed up, because the Toronto mayor, Rod Ford, was in the middle of a crack scandal and media was everywhere. So I guess he did a shitload of cocaine and decided to, but I'm saying he showed up with some shears and a foot-long sub sandwich.
Yeah. Let's just go ahead and erase all doubt. He did a lot of cocaine before. He was watching
way before. Hell yeah. Look at it. There is no way that guy's not on cocaine right then and there.
Yeah.
You know, you do enough fucking cocaine, you run up enough debts, and I believe that is an exact fucking recipe to become the Booty Man.
Yup. And
it's the plot thickens.
It's not
the plot thickens.
How does the plot thicken?
He's the Booty Man.
Oh Lord.
Dun, dun,
He's buddies with the top wrestler for at least 2 decades.
See, the person being buddies with Hogan.
And he's able to wrestle under 80,000 different names with the same fucking face in the same federation.
No, two different ones between WWF and WCW. He worked for both. Yeah.
Hence the booty man.
All he's got to do is, grab the bars every now and then.
Look at him. But I'm picturing this whole X-Files situation with the clearance of this building and shit in the middle of this fucking anthrax scare. And to find out it's a bag of cocaine left by Brutus B on the clock. Like, I guess he went to go pee or something and be like, I mean, it's not like it was in a drawer, nothing. Literally on his desk in his booth, working Boston MTBA. Okay? That's the Boston Transit Authority. You understand what I'm saying? Okay? On the clock. You got to do a lot of cocaine to forget that you got your cocaine at work.
Right?
And your cocaine causes an evacuation due to a possible anthrax scare. Like, okay, the guy that's got to show up and test that shit. Okay. I don't give a fuck.
That is fucking hilarious. You know how long it took them to figure out that is not anthrax?
No, I'm picturing all of it. As soon as I found this detail, I'm serious. I seen X-Files, all that shit in my head. It's dirt.
Which one of the motherfuckers? which one of the motherfuckers took the hazmat suit off and did the finger test on the blow?
No, there was no finger test. We know it wasn't no finger test.
No, you know what it was?
Mm-hmm.
Motherfucker walked in there with motherfucking Brutus the Beefcake, said, "Hey, I got this guy here named Zodiac, said he'd try it out for us." He said, "My name's Zodiac. I'll give it a test. I want to be. I'm a fucking patriot. I want to do my patriotic duty here against them goddamn Talibanis. And I'm gonna start that shit. And I'm gonna see what happens. My goddamn God-given right. Oh, stay.
My dawn's early light, for so proudly we snore. This a ball that was mistaken for anthrax." The shit we dig up, man. I swear to God. In-ring, personal life, man.
I tell you something cool I did find though.
What's that?
For both these legends of the landfill.
Legends of the landfill.
I thought you would dig this here.
Junkyard Dog versus One Man Gang.
Well, if you look on there, Brutus,
the Butcher,
Beefcake, and then tag team match, Strike Force.
Oh my God! Why didn't we go to that show?
Boom, boom. Well, I wasn't born yet, you old fuck.
I know. Me and Ert. Well, I don't know. Ert, what year is this?
I was a baby.
This is 2022, sir.
Oh shit! That would have been a man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking Strike Force for real. The flying burritos back.
Chris, sit down. Sit down. Huh? I want you to be ready for you. Sit down, right? Yeah. You're comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We're doing this on your phone.
Oh. I know, right? Oh my fucking phone!
Fucking hilarious.
Somebody get my phone. Anything happens to me, just get my phone.
The only reason that is funny to me is because I also remember the big tube TVs.
Yeah, I know, right? Somebody tried to give me one of those the other day. I was like, "I'm good, bro."
The fuck am I gonna use that for?
He said it's a perfect good TV. I was like, that ain't been a perfect good TV in like 15 years, man.
But yeah, man,
that was a perfectly good TV in '82.
Yeah. He was like, it's colored. I was like, yeah, all of them are, motherfucker.
Exactly, all kinds of colors. This shit right here, though, man, between...
Think about that. A selling point to get rid of a TV right now. It's a colored TV.
Dude. Okay, let me ask you. Was he trying to give it to you or was he trying to sell it to you?
No, he was just trying to give it to me. But
that was part of his sales pitch?
That was part of him trying to give it to me. It's colored and it comes with a remote.
Wait, so he had to sell it to give it away?
No. He just wanted to, so I don't know why he didn't just throw away. Like, dude, what? Nobody.
No, what I'm saying is he had to do a sales pitch just to give it to you.
Yeah, yeah.
Dude, what you do with that type of shit is you just put it on somebody's porch, knock on the door, wait for them to come out, wait for them to come to the door, look at them, point at the TV, and just walk away.
Oh, just
no. What you do is
you can do it to
put
anyone.
it on the porch, but then you put a basket in it. It was blankets and a fake baby. So by the time they and all you did was leave them that TV, you're down the street.
He said, "Wait, fake baby, damn." That's fucked up, bro.
Oh my God, somebody left a baby in my porch. Like, no, I just left you a bum ass TV.
Exactly. But,
I don't have those type of problems because I would just leave it in a motherfucker's yard. That's just type of motherfucker. I just leave it in your yard. I'll leave it random yard. I'm just gonna pick a random yard and put it there.
Leave it in Vince's yard.
I'll just walk across the street and put it in my neighbor's Herbie on trash day. Be done with it.
No, see, you find the neighborhood Karen and you leave it in her yard.
I try. That'd be hard for me to do.
Oh man, I've been where you live at. I know some Karens over there. Don't be that naive.
I'm saying it'd be hard for me to do that because I don't fuck with my neighbors. So if they were Karen or not, I wouldn't know unless I specifically had a Karen interaction.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like if you knew who the neighborhood Karen is, you leave it in her yard.
Oh yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
If I knew who the neighborhood Karen was, I'd take a fucking 20 kids trick or treating to her house in July.
He said July. That's fucked up. So,
ladies, how fucking down on your luck do you have to be to work at the fucking? You working for TSA, you asshole, and you bring your fucking stash to work.
I mean, look.
Like how fucking
this is a matter of
your luck do you have to be? Like what
national security? Listen, it is hard work keeping this country safe. Okay. And we here at Blurred Minds Media do not take matters of national security lightly. And neither did Brutus the Barber Beefcake, okay? Even I can't say it with fucking straight face, man. I was trying so
absolutely took it too light. That is as light as you can get.
No, actually, it was pretty heavy. It's not like it was an 8-ball, okay? This was enough cocaine to cause an anthrax. That's at least a half ounce to me. Big fat baggy, okay? That ain't no fucking 3 gram, 8 balls.
You talking
about all the way across the bag?
Bro, listen, I'm gonna go old
if the bag was tied up, everybody would have known, that's some coke.
I'm a old school guy. This motherfucker had a full lid of coke.
Yeah.
Lid. There's no way.
Him going into work all coked up though. He'd be all fucking coked up and all fucking spazzing out, going to the boss. Hey, this week I'm gonna need you to make that check out to Barry Hogan.
Right.
Got some people you understand me?
When he got in deep with the dealers or the loan sharks, he had so many aliases. That's how he got over from city to city, man.
Fans, he was trying to go out on a show and not have a motherfucking somebody that in front of him some motherfucking dope run up on him. Like
how much cocaine?
No, Beefcake's not fighting tonight. It's just Zodiac. Like, that motherfucker ain't even here.
Hey, I got a question. Hey, I got a question.
Okay.
Do we know if he has ever unintentionally or intentionally cut someone or hurt someone with the garden shears?
As of to my knowledge, never. Because the shears was a gag. When he would actually cut the hair in ring, he would actually use either a regular pair of scissors or a cordless electric razor. You know what I'm saying? Electric clippers. Okay. The actual barber shears, it's selling the character in a certain level of fear factor because it's like, he's got these sharp ass garden shears. I mean, I know where you're going.
You don't know what he's gonna do with them. You don't know what he's gonna do with them.
It sells a level of unpredictability as far as his character, because this is when he transformed from the Chippendales Brutus Beefcake to now the barber.
Honestly, when I saw the shears the first time, I was like, This is the one guy who's got Jake the Snake figured out. He gonna cut that snake's motherfucking head off. Fuck that snake.
Fuck your snake. That's fucked up. That. How would you have sold that on air? Because now you got to deal with PETA and animal rights motherfuckers. And
the funny thing is, they probably would have got away with it in the 80s.
They thought about it. How can we make it work? They thought about it. That board meeting, I would have loved to have been in that board meeting. How can we make it work?
I heard you was there.
Come on, we made fake Russians and fake Indians. Come on, we can make it work.
So how endangered is the species? You can't just buy another one.
How endangered is the species?
Is it like polar bear level? Penguins? What are we looking at?
Is this bald eagle status time? Where are we?
TVMA.
Man, fuck PETA.
TVMA.
Real fuck PETA.
The following program is rated TVMA. Viewer discretion is advised.
For real, PETA.
Well, how about this? When snake hunting season, and we'll just do it at that pay-per-view. Is it early March?
Ain't that still part of deer hunting season?
I don't fucking know.
I don't know either, man. What the fuck?
There's no fishing season. All you need is you just go.
Right. But anyway,
like, you're fishing out of season, boy. I'm like,
ain't no season for fishing. Even I know that. Even I know ain't no season for fishing. You fish whenever you fish. Like, that's why it's fishing. Like, because you fishing. Anyway, look, Rick Martel / the model, Brutus. We just gonna say Brutus beef. Yeah, let's do a 2-part wrap up. Bring that beat back as far as Martel for a little bit, real quick.
Yeah, the 80s and early 90s was a strange time, folks.
And you trying to tell me metrosexuals didn't exist back then? Or like
there was a lot of cocaine.
That is the quintessential. That is the prototype for the metrosexual. Look at this guy.
Didn't have a name, but they didn't have a.
Okay, he may not have had a name. Okay, I'm sorry.
There was a classification for it, but it was things said like by Andrew Dice Clay. Like,
right? Yeah. I mean, look at him.
It seems to me that in the 80s, the phrase for metrosexual was, in fact, professional wrestler.
I thought you was about to drop the F-bomb. And then I was like,
another TVMA.
We're going to need another TVMA for this one. I was just waiting for it. That was a good one. That was a good one.
I mean, Rick the Model Martel, man. It's kind of weird because when you look at his career early on, particularly the AWA run and in-ring accomplishments, you was kind of like feeling this dude, and the initial WWF push and Strike Force, as a face tag team was kind of working. Once the Model. Tatanka, that shit, dude. I don't know. Jake the Snake, Strike Force,
members only coats.
Yeah, members only coats and immigration papers.
Fucking... Yeah, if you any viewers out there, hit my Cash App. Put your order in now.
I don't care. I love
the Blurred Mind Strike Force collaboration that we're definitely not gonna ask anybody about. We're just gonna do it.
Exactly. I still love the idea of this Macho Nacho flying burrito food truck.
Oh, that's definitely going down.
Thank you, Tito.
Dope.
So
the Macho Nacho flying burrito, son.
Thank you, Tito Santana, for
inspiring
us.
You heard it here
inspiring,
first.
Right? Inspiring us.
Coined it. Jay Walski coined it, and you can't have it.
No. You can't have it. You can't have it. You know what I'm saying? But we want to thank Tito Santana.
We see that shit, we're going to sue your ass.
Yeah.
Right.
And honestly, y'all ain't going to be able to fuck with us because we're going to be revolutionary. We're going to have a burrito, taco, nacho truck that's going to taste delicious, have all the same ingredients, all the grease, the fat, and everything, but we're going to have one special ingredient that's going to keep you coming back and losing weight.
and the flying part comes in. We'll deliver your burrito,
Via
but
drone.
we'll come to you, stand 6 feet away from you, then throw it at you.
No, we should deliver by drone.
That's the
Burrito.
that's the
Oh
flying
wait.
part.
Oh,
Yeah.
throwing it.
We're gonna shout out our fucking good buddy, the Zodiac, and we're gonna deliver it via parasail, sir.
Oh man, that is so mean. That is so mean. That is so mean. But yeah, man, I thought Rick Martel probably could have been, in ring wise. You know what I'm saying? It seemed like he was getting shit done, and the model just sank any inkling of true stardom. You know what I'm saying? Yet, when you talk about legends of the landfill, okay, Richard Vigneault, aka Rick Martel. See, my friends getting better.
No.
Good, because when it does, just take me out back and fucking shoot me. All right. So Richard Vigneault, aka Rick Martel, and of course Edward Harrison Leslie. Too many names to count. Well, actually, we did count them. 18. That clip of me doing the list, J Wall. Oh my God. That's
He's like
gonna be
the dude, the luchador we talked about last week with the
Mil-
mask. But
Mil
it's
Masker.
names.
Yeah. Mil Masker is 1,000 names, and Brutus Beefcake, up to this point, as far as everyone we profiled, has got to have the all-time record for past billing names. When I found 18, I'm like, fuck. And I remembered a good portion of them as far as when he performed under him, which really scared the shit out of me. You know what? The Mega Maniacs, the Mega 8 Balls, Jimmy Hart.
Could you imagine just the peculiar places that man snorted cocaine at?
I think about the peculiar places that all of them snorted cocaine.
On a wall.
Oh, Luscious Johnny Valiant. That's that Dream Team Connect with him and Greg the Hammer Valentine.
You gotta know that those parties, holy shit.
I mean, if you could dress like that and go in a party with fish bowls full of cocaine, sign me up.
Fish bowls full of fish scale. Is that what we talking about here? Like, for real? Oh my God. Dude, if we talking about 80s and cocaine, I wonder if any of them ever partied with Rick James.
Dude, where do you think you got those fucking arm warmers from?
Dog, man, I would have loved to have been. Dog.
Like,
where do you think you got those pants from? Those are from Prince.
The tassels. He definitely got the tassels from Rick James.
Yeah, he got the pants from Prince. It was a collab.
It was a collab, man. The booty man. That what's so fucking hilarious when he made this turn. Okay, my oldest son Andre, and he was born in '93. All right, and one time he was like a little over a year old. I'm trying to get him out the tub, and like kids do at their age, they want to run around naked, and I'm chasing them, with the towel, and I just yelled out, "Booty man, come here!" Then he turned around and looked at me, and it kind of stuck for him, for like 4 or 5 years. So he's about 5, 6 years old when this shit happened. And when he came out, man, and we're watching wrestling together, he's like, "Why does that guy have my name?" And I'm like, I can't. I would explain it to you, son, but you're too young. You just wouldn't get it. I never called him the booty man after that. Like I didn't. I couldn't desecrate my son's just aura in that negative capacity as his father. I just couldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? We had to witness the televised crushing of my nickname for him, thanks to Brutus Beefcake. You cocaine fueled fuck. And showing up, okay, you get busted for coke in 2004. You know what I'm saying? With this anthrax scare. And then you got the nerve to play Crusader. You know what I'm saying? 2013. That's 9 years later. Running up on CDC Hall, Toronto. All right. The mayor's in a fucking crack scandal. And you show up with shears and a foot-long sub sandwich. You are in no position, okay, to discuss
No,
anyone's.
that's high. You are
No,
definitely in
that's what I'm
position.
saying,
You are so high that you
bruh.
put yourself in position.
That's what I'm saying,
I feel
man.
like you got it all wrong. They're probably like, if you go down there to City Hall, they're giving out free crack today, right? He'd be like, free crack? My lucky day, I just found this Subway coupon. Holy shit!
No, he didn't show up with a coupon. He actually showed up with the sandwich.
That's what I'm saying. He had the coupon.
Yeah.
He went and got
Right.
Yeah,
dropped on down to City Hall to get his free crack.
yeah, because Subway was right there on his way.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Made perfect fucking sense. And he had the he was gonna walk around the park and try to get kids to give him their fucking lunch money for autographs. Usually on Mondays, but this is an extra peculiar Monday because the city is giving out free crack. And I got a Subway coupon. It all makes sense.
Yeah, I just did a half a ball. I know I'm gonna be hungry later. Something.
Y'all motherfuckers, man.
Yeah.
This shit like this. Why we fucking love Monday Night Mayhem. Okay, we gonna keep reiterating. We just do the homework. Okay, we sift through the notes. Okay, we pick out the highlights professionally and personally, and it helps create fucked up moments like this. How much fucking cocaine did this guy do in his fucking life and career? I bet Hogan one turned him out.
Oh, guaranteed.
I bet Hogan turned a lot of motherfuckers out.
I bet Hulk Hogan used to do coke, and when the rest of the dudes were partying like animals, he'd go read the Bible.
Yeah, he's dead.
I think Macho Man probably did it.
Okay, so did anyone singularly do more coke than the Macho Man Randy Savage?
I doubt it.
No. Even if somebody did, I don't believe it.
Right, like I feel the same way. Like I would literally have to see the proof. I need like cocaine receipts or something from back then. Something, you know what I'm saying? Confirmed dealers. Somebody got to show me something. A triple beam. I don't give a fuck. All right, because you talk about wrestling in that heyday. There's a lot of drug use. I don't care what federation or faction, and guys like Brutus the Barber Beefcake. You know, they help highlight this. This is what we do. You know what I'm saying? This is not your mom and dad's wrestling documentary by any stretch of the imagination. Bitch, this is Blurred Minds Media. We are the new faction. So glad that Earth the Nerve was able to sit in so I could crush his childhood and simultaneously raise his spirit.
Good to be here. Holy shit. I learned too much about George the Animal Steel than I wanted to.
I know.
Good to be here. But boy, let me tell you something. The fact that my man Walski worked so hard on the production of these shows.
He's killing it.
So much so that I know this motherfucker is an alpha male.
He is killing
man's man for real. Heterosexual, straight up and down. He don't play that boy shit, that dumb shit.
Oh,
the fact that he is so dedicated and committed that he has Booty Man in his fucking search engine is fucking hilarious to me.
The worst part about that is, as your childhood is getting wrecked, I'm on the other screen Google searching George the Animal Steel in drag.
You asshole. Don't do that. Don't do that to me, man.
The only reason you did not see it is because that specific photo did not want to load up in the stream. And let me tell you, sir, hideous woman.
He was hideous as a man.
Right, exactly. You know what? That is a picture that really doesn't need to see the light of day in any capacity.
Whoever took that picture should have been shot.
Yeah,
like the original person that snapped that photo.
I'm saying,
please don't load it up.
Yeah,
I'm begging you. I'm begging you, Walkie, don't do it.
You have to.
I tried, and it was not happening tonight.
Thank you.
I am glad the technology gods kept you from exposing us to such a cruel fate on Earth.
Yeah.
Thank you, Almighty Duck.
Thank you, for real. Brutus the Barber Beefcake. The model Rick Martel. All right. Our first two legends of the Landfill. Whenever we decide to drop a new volume of this mixtape, we're going to, once again, have the hazmat suits on, go through the sewers, picking through the dirt, the grime, and the crap to bring y'all the best of the worst. There you go. Yeah. That's how we getting down as far as Legends of the Landfill. You know what I'm saying? Kind of going a little, definitely all the way left with these two. And then the show itself, man, totally crazy. Glad Uncle Eugene was able to chime in for a little bit. Irk the nerves in the building because, you know what I'm saying? He says that everybody's somebody, and somebody got to say that shit. All right. Definitely glad you got to hop on for a minute. Real quick, J Wall, I'm going to wrap it up. Okay. Giving them a little reminder as far as the roster weekly. Okay. Shop Talk Sports with Big E, Sunday night, 8 p.m. Just like all Blurred Minds media program, all times at 8 p.m. Okay. You know, Monday Night Mayhem with Uncle Eugene and myself, the world's greatest tag team, aka the Vault. Mondays, once again, 8 p.m. J Wall's coming back with that movie Militia.
Oh yeah, we're talking Kingsman, the first.
Let them know. Let them know.
The Secret Service, the 2014 drop with Samuel L. Jackson. That's what we're speaking on Thursday.
Okay.
So anybody listening on the playback, watch it, chime in.
All right. And last but not least, as far as the weekly roster, Saturday, once again, 8 p.m. All Blurred Minds Media, man. Program at 8 p.m. Ace Ill's podcast. Ace Illa is in the building. Music showcase. All right. Local, independent, and I'm sure, you know, even some national artists. All right. Be profiled and, you know, and presented to y'all. Cool way to get your little Saturday night going. You know what I'm saying? Get that weekend jump off, cracking off. Check out Ace Ill's podcast Saturday. All right. There is the weekly roster. Reminding y'all all Blurred Minds media programming usually starts on time, 8 p.m. All right. You know what I'm saying?
Quick, Mr. Somebody, you got anything to plug?
Yeah.
On your channel? You got anything you want to let the people know to be looking out for, sir?
No, it's just continuation of everybody. Somebody got to say this shit. Continue to be watching the Ills World podcast. Make sure that you continue to watch Blurred Minds, like and subscribe, and make sure you get these numbers up, man, because these are great episodes, right? Especially this episode right here, man. There was a lot of information given out,
and once again, I'm
Wednesday, Wish Dr. Wednesdays, and Face to Face Friday, man.
Hell yeah! Plus, the world got to see me wreck Irk's childhood psychologically. Like, I'm proud of that accomplishment, man. That's a notch on my belt, for real, for real.
Oh man, so much information given in this one episode, and I tell you, the fact that Brutus the Barber Beefcake got to perfectly pin a perfect fucking heel is unbelievable to me.
At WrestleMania 6,
I still can think of 1,000 other wrestlers much more deserving, but never mind.
See, for me in that particular fact, for me, the salt in the wound is WrestleMania 6. Like, this happened at WrestleMania. Like, really? That's the salt in the wound for me. I don't care, man. I mean, yeah, 1,000. Yeah, what the fuck is it, J Wall?
What are you thinking about doing next Monday, sir?
Who knows, man? I think I'm on some Scooby-Doo shit. Fuck it. Whoa, Waggy. We got a mystery. Okay. I am not letting that kid out the bag yet.
Okay. All right.
I'm not doing it. I got a week.
I was gonna throw your feet to the fire a little bit on one.
Okay. Well, no, let's do it. I ain't scared. Put my feet to the park. Yeah, I'm ready. I'll be on some Joan of Arc shit. Fuck it. Let's do it.
Are you ready for this, Earth to Nerve? You've alluded to it plenty of times through these shows, Chris.
I have. Okay.
And I think this is the time.
Okay, let's do it.
WrestleMania 3.
Oh man. We will break down the highlights of that card, the historical significance of it, the TV aspect of it's time. Definitely.
And that's our first ever pay-per-view show.
Right. Definitely got to come up with a dope subtitle for that episode of Mayhem. You know what I'm saying? Working title in progress. All right. But there it is. Exclusive. All right. We're leaking the cat out the bag. Next Monday night, we will break down WrestleMania 3. It's not the first WrestleMania, yet it's the WrestleMania that makes WrestleMania. The coveted, heralded sporting event that it is today. That's what we doing on motherfucking Monday Night Mayhem. Thank you, Jay Wall, the jerk.
That's a good idea. Hey,
great idea. Yeah, what you got, Irvin?
And if I could throw one for a future show, it can be any time. But some Monday of within this year, we should do the instruments of Mayhem.
Oh, honky tonks guitar.
Yeah, the shears.
Jim Cornette's tennis racket.
Yeah. Anything that we can think of. The urn.
Oh, Paul Bearer and the urn.
The instruments of Mayhem. Just keep that in mind.
I will. That's a future episode, y'all. All right, that was definitely gonna be coming down the line. We definitely gonna bang that out before 22's over with. Just like a lot of other shit we gonna bang out in 22, but not just with Monday Night Mayhem. We banging out all kinds of shit in Blurred Minds Media. Okay, the conglomerate of free thinkers will not stop. All right, the onslaught continues as we work hard in being creative, insightful, and mindful, and bringing you the best and alternative fucking content. That's what we doing over at Blurred Minds Media, the new faction. And yes, after the colognes has dissipated, and the booty pants have been hung up, we still the new faction. Bruh. Anybody got anything else to add? Any closing parting shots before we wrap this up?
I think we've said it all.
Ooh. Oh, well, not all, because cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Facts.
Meantime, in between time, your man Chris, aka Apocalypse, Jay Wall the Jerk, our guest sit-in feature, Mr. Irk, the Nerve. Remember his platform? Somebody got to say this shit, which Dr. Wednesdays, and what is it? Freak Out Friday? Did I get it right? Fuck Up Friday?
Face to face.
Face to face Friday. I'm so sorry, Dan.
Oh, you good, G? You good?
You know what I'm saying?
But if you stay face to face too long, you might freak out.
Yeah.
Fuck up.
And fuck up. But anyway, remember, y'all.
And all of that is possible on my show. But Monday Night Mayhem is what we do. We the new faction.
Exactly. Blurred Minds Media. We are the new faction. All right. The umbrella continues to spread. All right. Ace Ills Podcast, Shop Talk Sports. J Wall got the movie Militia cracking off. Okay. Uncle Eugene's back in the whip with me, hopefully. Full time next Monday. But this WrestleMania 3 special. J Wall. Another stroke of genius displayed by the twisted, beautiful minds of Blurred Minds Media, the new faction. In the meantime, between time, it is time to dip set. We are out. Everybody be good. Have a good week. Try to be safe. Try to be productive. We are out. One.
Hey, let's go. Bye, bitch. I see you. Say for the 5 cents, I said bye, bitch. Woo, you looking at